I need some water. So I can go. Why is this filter on my face, bro? I hate this shit. Turn that filter off. I'm a grown ass man. I do not need a filter. Oh my god, why it won't let me turn this filter off? Weird. What's up, Candy? What's up, Cupid? What's up, Simple? Hey, if you see me like this, I'm on the tubes of bubes. So we're gonna be over here for a moment, but they let me on live. Yeah, they let me on here. YouTube, there should be less latency. So as I'm saying this, respond to see if it's instant now. Cause I think it's supposed to be like bomb. I'm good. I'm good. I'm already knowing. Yeah. Yeah, we got some things to talk about. Been waiting all day. Oh, special. I feel so special. What's up, Cash? Uh, we've been waiting. Yeah. So yeah, if you're over here on TikTok and you're in the wrong spot, I need you to hop on the tubes of bubes. Yeah, it's way better than yesterday. Okay, bet. That's great. That's great to hear. That is really great to hear. We definitely have some things to talk about. I don't know if you guys seen the thumbnail on YouTube. Um, are you on TikTok? My volume sucks over here on YouTube. Yeah, but I'm not gonna be on TikTok the entire time. I purposely keep my phone about to die, so you got until my phone dies. So I suggest to find out. Is the audio better on you guys just in general? Get you some headphones, man. That's gonna be my best advice. In fact, it's 12 of y'all in here already. Okay, 100% better. Bad, bad. Yeah, I did some troubleshooting. I'm glad to hear that it's better now. Oh, I wasn't talking about TikTok. I was talking about on YouTube, guys. I'm sorry. But I won't be on. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, because there you will only see my face on TikTok. TikTok pissed me off, so it's they grounded for right now. It was just low on the TV. Man, you better turn your TV up. You better crank that mother. What's up, baby sis? I saw something when I woke up. Tasia Fortune broke my heart, and they said Mississippi isn't. I'm assuming that's the young lady that was found in a tree in an abandoned yard that they're trying to also say was a susu. You see where the friends are going back to the island to do no. That's what we talking about, Nikki. We talking about that all on the red app. Yeah, yeah. That's it's so funny to me, y'all. It's so funny. They're so cute. Oh yeah, I just got here. You know how we go. I'm give it a couple minutes for you guys to hop up in here. And then yeah, I'm gonna go. I mean, y'all can watch me on TikTok, but you ain't gonna see any information. That's the only thing that's gonna suck about it. If I'm being honest. Let me see. Nolan Wells. What is it? The New York Post that dropped that? Yeah, it's the New York Post. So we got a couple different sources, a couple different references. I see 18 over here on the red app, man. Y'all was strong. 150 over here. Yes, was it yesterday? Man, my days are blurring together. So yeah, hop on the tube on the red app. I'm gonna wait for y'all to get over there before I start. If I get at least 50 people on the red app, I'll go. So technically, if everybody leaves from TikTok, we can go ahead and start. Do you want more on? Yeah, I definitely want more on the red app. See, this is how we. Well, I mean, like I said, you ain't gonna see nothing on here but my face. You know, my fat little chubby face. That's all you're gonna see. Is these fat cheeks. Pause. is better over here. I agree, man. I agree. I definitely agree. Oh man, what's up, Ray? What the hell is this? I really wish this would stop popping up though. I'm finna go to, cause that keeps popping up. That's not cool. I got 21 on the red app, y'all. It's more intimate here. I just like I preferred the red app. Maybe I'm just old at this point, but yeah. What's up, Trina? Or Katrina? I don't know if you like being called Trina. I've gone over to the red app. Appreciate you for helping over there. Y'all showed out. Cause the last live is at 800, and literally, if I probably do 2 more of these lives, we'll be getting ready to put some funds towards a protest. I got to chant my name on here to Tiffany. I just don't know how. Oh, change. I'm actually not. I think you got to go to here. Let me see real quick. I think you can change it. So if you go to view your channel, and I think if you go to customize, yeah, if you go to customize channel, you can change your name. So anybody that wants to change their name on the tube, just go to where it says view your channel, and then you can go in there and customize it, and you'll change your name that way. You did it yesterday. Shout out to you. What's up, Gabby? We are on. See, we only need 16 more on Tube, and then I'll start. What's up, Gabby? Thank you, because I need to as well. I know it don't make it so much easier. Y'all change your name, because then I'll be like, okay, that's Kinfolk. I know who that is. I know who that is. I know who that is. Right now, it's just a bunch of strangers. No, I had to use Google. Hello, I'm out of touch. We're all out of touch. It's that we're at that point where the kids got to teach us how to do it. What's my name? It's Dummy Talk, but you can just go out of the live, and go to my bio, to the main part of my bio, and just click that link. What's up, Pilot? Facts, I had to change my name. It had my government. What's good, Fit? I'm on the Reddit app. If you want to hop over there. Come on, I need 16 of y'all on the Red app, and I'll start. I need 16 more. Let's go. We in this bitch. Hey, I'll be so glad when my allergies go away, because it's really starting to annoy me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I can't even view my channel, child. Yes, it's my government name too, and I hate it. Look, I'm telling you, all y'all gotta do is go to customize channel, and you can change your name. It's super simple and super easy. Is it hay fever? I have no idea. I'm actually low key finna come out this jacket because I feel a little hot right now. Yeah, they are. I'm just like, what y'all gonna do? Do a class action lawsuit against every content creator? That's why I said that's really what I have to talk about, because I'm finna, hey, do it. It's 2 weeks of pump faking, man. Y'all only went after one creator, so do it. I'm tired of hearing about that shit, bro. Do it. Stop talking about it. Be about it. Hey, y'all doing too much talking. I don't know. I was raised as a man. You don't do all that talking. And most attorneys don't send out threats like that. Again, send out the cease and desist. Give me an opportunity to delete the content off my page, which I'm not. And then get busy. Get busy. I don't care. Like, I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about the Trump shit, too, because I don't like that little orange red piece of shit either. So, fuck you, nigga. Oh, Suburb Baby say, I love how Suburb Baby say that. Fuck you. Please, a lawyer should be considering that a crime scene or part of the investigation. We finna talk about it. I'm saying I'm a small ass creator. They got me up there, man. Look, I guess they finna class action lawsuit TikTok, and then TikTok finna ban everybody accounts, because that's really the only thing you can do. That's the only thing you can do. You innocent till proven guilty, but y'all not do. See, look, if they was smart, they'd have Trump's attorney be like, had the FBI throw charges on us, that way we can get a pardon. If they were smart, go ahead and pay for that pardon. What's up, Asia? I need 4 more people on the Red app for me to start. 4 more people on the Red app. I need y'all on the Red app, man. I told y'all, TikTok is under punishment since they want to ban me. I don't care that they let the ban go. I don't care. Y'all on punishment? Nah, I need you on the Red app. Plus, I need these attorneys to have a record of this. Now, I don't need them to subpoena nothing from TikTok. You can get it directly from the source from YouTube. TikTok did. For bullying and harassment. I need to learn how to get in YouTube. I'm telling you, YouTube is king. YouTube is long term. YouTube is everything. We do not do... How I lose people? We need 6 more on the Red app, y'all. Y'all tripping. I got 47 over here on the TikTok. Like, took your account. Yeah, they ain't, like, erased me because obviously I'm here, but they said I wasn't allowed to stream for 3 days. But, see... It's the magic of when you start pushing everybody off their platform, they start reconsidering what you're doing. So I don't play with these folks. This ain't my first rodeo. This ain't my first rodeo at all. I got a couple clients. And see, that's the funny thing. They gonna go after all these content creators. Y'all gonna spend all this money to do what? Just to scare a bunch of people? I thought the purpose of a defamation suit was 1, to scare people, 2, to get some money up out of it. But y'all just gonna go for broke. Some people had to turn their volume all the way up. Other people are fine. So I'm hitting at 18 dBs. I'm not going any higher than that. Fuck TMZ. I don't even reach back out. Fuck y'all. Y'all soft to me. After what they did, they soft. I can't mess with it. I can't mess with it, y'all. I'm literally waiting on 11 of y'all, and y'all keep dropping out. So I guess we don't want to start, because it's 52 of y'all over here, which means if 11 of y'all jumped over to the Red app, I could start. That's all I'm waiting on. That's all I'm waiting on. Is your YouTube name the same? It's the link in my bio. As long as you hit that link in my bio, it's the only link in my bio. Ain't no other apps in my bio. Because for me, it's not important. Just if you hit that link in my bio, it's going to take you right here. You'll be right here with the kinfolk. You know? I made it. What's up, Asia? So, yeah. I might do TikTok on certain things. Like, if I do a collab with Asia, then we'll do that on TikTok. But we got to sync our schedules. As of right now, I got information I want to go through. I got a little bit of shit to talk. Actually, I'm here to antagonize. If I'm being completely here, I'm here to poke the bear. Because I don't care how big the bear is. A shotgun gonna put that bitch down every single time. If you know, you know. What's up, Bayou? Hop on over to the Red app. We need 8 more people on the Red app. There's 8 more. Well, now we need 9 more. Somebody dropped out. Guess y'all getting tired of me talking, man. Oh well. Oh well. What's up, cousin? Red app. Please read what I just said on your YouTube. Crystal, Kaz, your Kaz. I don't see your name. I'm on Twitch too. Oh, Talking to Town is that it was a male and female involved. Everybody on that vote was involved. Yeah, so males and females. Plural. Plurality. Appreciate the sub. Alright. So, I guess y'all not going to come over here. So, I'm going to go ahead and start because I don't want to keep the good people on the tube waiting. If you missed the information, that's on you. Again, we're on the tube. The kinfolk going to tell you in this app. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold the good. Oh, there we go. 54. Booyah! So we out of here. Okay. So Thank you all, you beautiful, wonderful human beings. Welcome to Dummy Talk, the show where we talk a whole bunch of dummy stuff. And, since if we say allegedly or supposedly or I have a suspicion, it don't matter what we say because I guess, the First Amendment doesn't matter anymore. We just gonna say F all that and start pointing fingers everywhere. So as I open up to you, Mr. P-Boy, Mr. Trump's do-boy, Mr. I'm gonna wipe Trump's ass with my tongue, come get me. I'm ready for you, boy. Because apparently, Mr. Russell, you suck. You couldn't do it by yourself. You had to call in the big guns, my boy. I hate that for you. I'm still on your top. Please, hurry up. Hurry up, man. It's like Christmas when I was a kid. I'm waiting for Christmas Day, but it's taking too goddamn long. Hurry your ass up. Because I think y'all scared. So I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. This is how I feel about these munch crunches saying all this rhetoric and yet there's no action. Because, like I said, as a man, and I don't think these boys are men, but as a man, my parents, my grandpa, my dad, my uncles, they all taught me that a man doesn't talk about it, they do it. So walk it like you talk it, boy. Please walk it like you talk it, boy. Because I just see a bunch of boys talking to a man. And I see a bunch of boys making threats towards women and the elderly. I can't respect that. Ain't y'all talking about, it don't matter if you're rich or poor, we're coming after you. That sounds dumb to me. You gonna sue somebody that's broke? You just gonna waste your time? You know how many people broke on social media? So what that sound like to me is a huge grift. Y'all finna take everybody money. You just gonna take them boys' money and be like, we're all out of money. Y'all need to do another GoFundMe. How these folks raise $100,000 and then raise it to $200,000? Y'all, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Russell. I'm talking about Russell, the Latino. But he not Latin at all. And I'm talking about whoever that boy named P-Boy. I ain't even saying that man full name, P-Boy, because he P-U-S-S-Y. Anybody that work for Trump is P-U-S-S-Y. All of y'all. Y'all can SMD to the moon is blue. Y'all soft. Right. Trump's defense attorney. See, that's where I want to start at. Thank you for reminding me. Let me get on topic. Trump's defense attorney is working on the defamation civil suit? It doesn't sound right. Hey, drummer boy, kiss my ass, boy. I know you in real life. Then shout out to my brother, drummer boy. But anyway, if you are doing a civil suit, I would want a civil attorney. I would want somebody that can deal with a civil case, not somebody that is dealing with criminal. You feel me? Like, that just sounds a little bit backwards. But you know what really makes sense to me, y'all? What really makes sense to me is if they honestly feel like there's about to be criminal charges. Because to me, it just don't make sense to hire all this manpower for defamation suits against a bunch of peons like me. Right? Kimberly is the only one that's got a cease and desist letter, but it's everybody on the internet talking. Y'all say y'all going after everybody. It's been 2 weeks. Why we ain't seen nothing filed in the court? What's the Trump thingy? The Trump thingy is they hired his defense attorney to represent them in a civil suit. Make it make sense to me, kinfolk. Make it make sense to me. No, they're not after me yet. I'm begging them to. I really am, because I'm going to waste their damn time. But I again, now the only thing I say, and I'll kind of bring this up, and it's It's relevant but irrelevant, right? Trump has a lawsuit right now against the BBC for like, what is it, 10 million or $10 billion or some ridiculous. Y'all know Trump be suing everybody for no fucking reason. Anyway, the BBC wanted his bank records, and then Trump just panicked and was like, no, I don't want to give that. And the judge actually gave him a stay to where now they can't get those records. So that's crazy to me, that, because usually that's, preserved for the actual party, the plaintiff, not the defendant. But because everybody is gawking up the worst president in United States history of all time, and it's not even a comparison, everybody bending over and letting Trump pump them a couple times. So, hey, let the grift continue. Do what you got to do. But I'm thinking that the logic that these idiots like Warren or Benjamin Hudson, Dr. Benjamin Hudson, and the idiot Bart Edmondson Jr., what they think is going to happen is that if they pay these high-profile attorneys, then Trump will intervene and help them, or necessarily his little goony woonies. They got the whole little squat gang together, that they would in some way help these potentially murderous bastards. So we're going to get into the story because the grift continues, as you can see here. And if you're not on YouTube, you need to hop on the Red app so you can see what's going on. We got 71 strong over here, already 230 views. So if you want to be a part of the Kinfolk family, we over there today. Otherwise, you're just going to see and hear me over here. All right? So we're going to read the article. Excuse my allergies. All right. Nolan Wells pals to return to Horn Island to investigate 18-year-olds unalive. I still got to say unalive because I'm on this child app. Anyway, here's the first thing that's a problem for me, y'all. I have a small channel on TikTok, and they ban my TikTok for real and crazy bait. They do what they do. So I'm gonna talk to y'all about the first thing that just doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry, my nose is going crazy right now. Why do you need? And it's a question for you, Kinfolk. Please answer as I say it. Why would you need to go back to Horn Island to investigate for anything civil? Can anybody answer that for me? That's a real deal question. Can anybody explain to me why in a civil matter you need to go back to the place where the body was found? Anybody? Any takers? Anyone? Anybody have a great answer for that? I'm all ears to rational answers. They shouldn't even be allowed to go back. Well, I mean, this is how we know. Everybody's like, oh, you gotta wait for the police to do the investigation. This is how we know the police ain't did shit. The police think that this is still a drowning, and they have the autopsy. So the autopsy had been turned over to the police. So everybody just ignoring everything. And I just want to say this in the most respectful, peaceful way, period. If that autopsy comes back as he drowned, and matter of fact, let me back up a little bit. They tried to make a whole big story out of Nolan's body not being in the casket. And they're like, that's why it wasn't an open casket. They're trying to fool people, and that he buried them. No, you dumb human being, you. This is why you voted for a dumb person. That's why we're all suffering for your dumb decisions. No, what happened is the body needs to stay from decomposing. That way, when you dumbasses in Mississippi try to lie and we get those organs back, well, we can be like, gotcha, bitch. So no, why would somebody put the body in the ground for the body to start truly decomposing itself? Well, that just wouldn't make sense. Huh? It just wouldn't make sense. I told y'all, I think Ben did what I love to do, which is to play stupid. Right? Dummy talk. Ain't shit dumb over here. But it sounds good. Sounds like you finna win this argument when you come over here. Huh? You ain't finna win shit. So, please, keep letting these idiots run themselves deeper and deeper and deeper into a hole. And I agree with Don Lemon, because he spoke about this earlier. He said, this is more of a fight of public opinion than it is going to be a fight in the courtroom. Will they get the organs back? I've been thinking about it. They have to, by law. By law, it is the parent's property that the organs be returned back to its owner, which is the mother and the father, which is the surviving immediate family. It's basic law, and that shit don't change. Otherwise, if it don't, then you can be accused of stealing organs, and well, we know the history of that, guys. So I don't think we really want to get into that conversation. You're already dealing with a pissed off people. You dealing with an extremely pissed off people with this situation. And we're already been pissed off for the past 2 years with the bullshit that's been going on. I don't think you want to keep pissing off this same group of people. Because it's not like y'all ain't pissed off the Hispanics. It's not like y'all, after that young lady and that young man, Alex Purdy, and Renee Good losing their life, you ain't piss off a certain group of white people. But now you want to go ahead and stroke the last fire and piss off black people? That just doesn't make sense to me. Sounds like you pissing off everybody and isolating yourself in a very, very small group. Because again, yeah, 67% of the white population is white. But if half of them don't like you, well, that 67 ain't as dominant anymore. It's looking more like 33.5. And 33.5 sounds a lot smaller than each group together. How did you listen to Chris Cuomo interview? I read it. I ain't pay no, I wasn't giving that no click, no views, no nothing. I wasn't giving Mr. Russell the B word any attention or any time or any clicks or any views. He kept running. He kept running like the little girl that he is. And I hate you for that, because you can't sue me for freedom of speech. And if you think I'm defaming you, will prove it. Prove it. Al Sharpton literally bitched y'all up, and then y'all got quiet. How you let an elderly man bitch y'all up? Y'all think y'all gonna handle the Young Bucks? That's so cute. That's so cute. But anyway, we're gonna read the article about how these goofies are trying to approach this case. Fair? All right. Friends of Nolan Wells. They ain't no goddamn friends. That's defamation right there. You ain't them boys' friends. My friends wouldn't M me. But your friends M you? That's defamation right there. I think Miss Christine needs to sue all of these young men for saying that they was Nolan friends. Because my friends wouldn't unalive me. I'm just saying. You know? I just don't think that is right or true. But friends, let's say enemies of Nolan Wells who were at Horn Island on the tragic 4th of July weekend will return to the Mississippi Barrier Island to get a first-hand look at where the college football star vanished and was later found gone, according to their lawyers. Why do you need that for a civil suit? Can anybody? Y'all still haven't explained that to me. Yeah, the friends are going back to the crime scene. You know, the crazy thing is, too, if them boys don't cry when they go back there, that shit fake. That shit all the way. See, I'm gonna keep going. Let me shut up. Wells self-described best friend. No. Wells self-described worst enemy ever, Warren Hudson, along with enemies Patalo and Morgan Seymour, will return to Horn Island Friday along side their attorneys to inspect where the 18-year-old was last seen alive on July 4th. The enemy's attorney, J. Tyler Koch, and Edward Andrew Pussy, said in a joint statement to TMZ, the purpose of the trip. See, we keep seeing that fake ass name everywhere around these boys. Why is TMZ is so invested in this shit? See, y'all, I'm gonna address y'all, TMZ. Y'all got in my inbox and asked Asia and myself to come on your show, and then just completely cut off other creators on the show, and then cut your whole segment and then deleted it. That's soft. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna give y'all some media advice, because I know y'all have a PR department. The only thing that makes your business work is trust. And your main audience is people that look like me. So if you lose your trust with people that look like me, you're not gonna last too long. I promise you. The other group of people, they watch Fox. They're not going to watch you. They consider you dirty, dingy. Everything that they associate us with in negativity, they associate you guys with. Same thing with the Shade Room. But Shade Room ain't did no shiesty shit like this. So I just want to let you know. You might want to pump your brakes before, because you're going down a hill going 100 miles per hour, and your brake cord has been snipped. So you're about to crash if this shit don't go your way. Like, if it comes out that these boys did any of this, the amount of cancel, because see, nobody can cancel anything but the culture. Y'all know that? Y'all know that? Can't shit be canceled without the culture. We cancel shit. Can't nobody else cancel shit. Y'all know that? Okay, I'm gonna move on. The purpose of the trip is to understand the island's layout and dynamics. Why? Why do we need to know any dynamics? Why do we need to know the layout? Again, it's a defamation suit. Can anybody articulate any rational reason? Why? I don't. It doesn't make it make sense for me. Because at this point, I will hit y'all with conspiracy to M. Right? It just doesn't make sense. Okay, the lawyer said, stressing that they will not be gathering or collecting evidence during this visit to the island. Recorded then. Everybody live stream, everything recorded. I don't believe you. Show us what you're doing. Since it's just for the civil, show us. Liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Stressing that they will not be gathering or collecting evidence during this visit to the island, which is located around 10 miles off the Mississippi Gulf. It's tradition on that island. They know the dynamics and layouts already BS. Right. Most attorneys, see, this is my understanding of shit. Most attorneys, especially when we're talking about civil, because I'm dealing with civil right now. Most attorneys just hear what you have to say and they go off of that information. You know the only time they actually go back to the scene of a potential crime is to investigate. To see what actually might have happened, how it transpired, how they can refute facts. Notice how I said facts. Not theories, because attorneys don't really need to refute theories. Because that theory has to have some type of evidence. And smart attorney's not going to bring theories into a courtroom. Theories don't work in the court of law. They don't. They don't. Show me otherwise where a theory has won a case. You have to have at least, well, all evidence, if we're being honest here, is circumstantial evidence. And if you're on here on TikTok, guys, bounce over to the YouTube, because there's 113 of y'all. There's 82 on the YouTube. You can see the full page, full articles, read everything yourself. We're on the Red app. If you don't know how to get there, swipe out. The link is in the bio. I hope to see you over here soon. All right. Now you guys see the pictures. This now I'm gonna speak to y'all from my profession, from a marketing standpoint. This is what we call trying to make people feel emotion, empathy, because they've been playing on certain people's emotions, their idea of what their culture is, which is that it's impossible for these young men to do such a heinous crime and to lie about it. They just can't fathom. Their brains start to self-circuit. It's almost like trying to think about the universe and how vast it is. Like your brain starts to shut down, or thinking about what life is after you're gone. It's not fathomable. I'm struggling with words today. Sorry, guys. Right? They can't imagine that. Oh my God, that's not our culture. But yet we just seen a video earlier today, trigger warning, of 3 girls beating the absolute shit out of a black woman who is epileptic. Did y'all see that? But there's no way they can be that evil. There's no way. It's not possible. And there haven't been charges brought against these evil witches. Right? Beat that girl for no reason. That girl balled up. You're capable. Because guess what? You're human. Because guess what? That's in everyone's nature. Unless they are educated in order to be civilized. But, you know, a country full of people that constantly want to go to war just doesn't scream civilization to me. It just screams savages. And people that root on for wars and support people who do wars and willing to little girls. Well, I expect it to be done. You can't fool me. There might be bugs on the rest of you mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me. No charges at the moment, y'all. None. And that video is vile. It's disgusting. Like I was like, oh, that's how we finna play. Look, I'm gonna start out by saying this. I don't ever believe in putting my hands on a woman. I don't ever believe in putting my hands on a woman. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Had that been my matter of fact, that's my sister through humanity. I wanted to beat ass. Do y'all get what I'm saying? I wanted to beat ass. Am I wrong for that? Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong for that. But as a man, I want every last one of them, they brothers, they father, they whole bloodline. I want a piece of that. That's how much I was just like, ooh, y'all better get into a jail and get into PC. Cause if you stay out here and we, God, you know my heart and you know my action, you know, straight belt to ass, gap. So anyway, this is marketing though, to make you feel softer for these boys. Oh my God, they were friends with Nolan. Oh my God, like I told y'all about my sister, Sarah Cole, Adrian Reynolds. They were friends. She beat that girl to death, cut her body up, and spread it across the parks in Illinois. Your friends will do some sick shit to you. So, yeah, it's possible that his friends did it. When you can see some shit, I believe you'll do it. Like, there's nothing you can put past me. Who else can't hear? Is anybody else having an issue with hearing me? On the red app, anybody else having an issue hearing me? If you having a problem hearing me on the tube, close out the app and get it back in, because you may just have, it may just be a glitch. I'm not telling y'all TikTok. Y'all even on the wrong app. Y'all supposed to be on the red app. I'm kind of disappointed, kinfolk. Y'all supposed to be on YouTube. Y'all don't love me? Y'all don't love me? Do you love me? Dude, nah, I ain't singing that song. Never mind. He beat women too. Anyway. I didn't mean to say two, because I don't beat women. Okay, so Mr. P Man, because we ain't saying nobody that works with Trump, we ain't getting him no free clout, no free publicity. It's fuck him to the end of days. But Mr. P Man, who represented the worst president in history, President Donald Epstein Trump, in high-profile media lawsuit, said he needs to lay eyes on the island himself. Why? Tell me why? Why? I guess it's just human nature to lie. Why is it this way? Because they say... Stop. The trio of friends first engaged Cockman, a Mississippi-based attorney, before bringing on leading defamation and media attorney, P-Man, to represent them in the aftermath of Wells' mysterious unaliving, according to the outlet. The legal duo, they sound like a legal duo, all right. If you know, you know. The legal duo said they are proud to stand and fight for these three innocent men, Warren Hudson, Jack Spatalo, and Morgan Seymour, in a joint statement to the Post on Thursday. Now, I'm a little bit confused, kinfolk. I don't like YouTube because I'm used to this tragic guy. But then you only gonna see this face. You gonna see all the information on the tuber. Now, why do they bring up Jack's name and Morgan? We don't even bring up Jack's. You know what that tells me? We ain't even bring up Morgan Seymour. We ain't even know Morgan's name. We had to put two and two together to figure out that was Warren's little brother. And we didn't bring him in this. We left him out. He's a minor. We left him out. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? We left Morgan out. At least I did. I don't know about other creators. But I left Morgan out because he's a kid. He's a minor. Why are we putting the minor's name out? Bart's real name is not Jax. Jax is a whole nother person. I mean, let's just say they trying to switch. No, the people that we have talked about has been Warren, Bart, Wyatt, and at this point, I'm going to say innocent bystander and Katie McCormack. But I don't think Katie had anything to do with this shit at this point. I think Katie is a little bit scared. I think she's a little bit rattled on both sides, and I think she wants nothing to do with this shit. She's just like, damn, I'm gonna be more careful about the men that I talk to now, because this shit done got me in some shit that I didn't want to be in. But Morgan Seymour, I ruled. I see. I could you say that they seen something? Sure, but to me, this is, you are now putting them into something that we weren't looking at them. Again, I haven't seen a single creator, and y'all can correct me, send it to me in my inbox, but I haven't seen a single creator blame. I haven't seen Morgan's name come up. Every time we talk about Warren's little brother, we just say Warren's little brother. When you put the name out, then we put two and two together. Like, oh, who is Morgan Seymour? Oh, we look up Seymour. Oh, hold on. Katie's last name is Morgan Seymour. Okay. Oh, you're the one that got in a fight. Got it. You're telling on yourself. You're telling on yourself. Again, we bringing up names that don't matter. Eric, those haven't been names that have been brought front and center. Again, I'm gonna say it. Bart Shiesty, Warren the liar, and Wyatt with the rich grandpa. The rich, you know what I'm saying? Like Stacey Red said, Stacey, the rich baby daddy, but it's just a rich grandpa. Them been the three names we hear the most. So why are you snitching on them boys? So you telling me they seen more? Oh, and Tristan name came up too, and Javon. Those are the names that came up, and I think Javon just came up because, again, people just can't imagine that a certain group of people do it, and then there's no way that the black kids aren't in on it too. No. We got the trans white kid and all the other. You know what I'm saying? Because Trayson want to be trans white. He not transgender. We love transgender people. We love the LGBT community. But transracial is a new thing. I don't know if we're supposed to accept that yet. That definitely sounds a little weird. But hey, I'm not supposed to judge nobody. I'm supposed to accept everybody for what they want to be and how they want to identify themselves. Because I do it with trans people, so I guess I got to do it with transracial people as well. So now we have a new term of transracial people, right? So our transracial friend still identifies as white, so I have to consider him white. And so they just got to insert the black kid into this. I mean, if Javal's a part of it, he's a part of it, but I told y'all, I just can't, it doesn't make sense. But why are we putting Morgan Seymour and Jax Patalo? Because again, we did they see something? Y'all know something? Y'all just going ahead and getting ahead of the buck? Are you baiting us that way we do put them into something that we never was going to put them into? I'm not sure. It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense. You know? Now, somebody can explain it to me. I'm all ears. And I'll listen to it all. But at the moment, it doesn't make sense. I'm transracial. No. See, you can be Brazilian, Korean, and black. That's being multicultural. Right? I think we understand that. Right? Me, I'm Negro mixed with more Negro. Even though my aunt said we've been doing our family trace and said she found a little bit of Zoe in me, I was like, I need to fact check that. I don't think there's no Zoe in my blood, but sure. And you know, black people just be throwing anything in there. Yeah, you Native American. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm Negro and more Negro. That's all I know. You know? But transracial is when you are obvious. That's like me saying I'm a Caucasian man. Would y'all say I'm a Caucasian man? Do you see this? Do y'all see? Now look, I got a beautiful nose, but it's still wide. This wide nose is definitely African because it get hot and you need bigger nostrils when it's hot in order to breathe in air. You got skinny nostrils when you grew up in the mountains, in the Caucasus Mountains. It's just evolution. If you don't know about evolution, go to school. All right? You are 30% black, but 100% desperate. Thank you. I love being desperate. Desperate makes rich people. Because if you're not desperate, you're not gonna make it in this world. See, no desperation you don't have no work ethic. So I like being desperate. Maybe you need to learn how to be some desperate. You got some white. It ain't in my 5 generations. It ain't. We can't find it. We can't find a strain. Just because someone light skinned don't mean they got white in them, buddy. I hate to tell you that. You need to learn eugenics. Anyway, we're going to keep going. Starting today, those who wish to continue trafficking in lies about these good Ocean Spring people. Ooh, what I tell y'all about the English language. These good old boys. Huh? These good old boys. These good old boys could never do such a thing. And anybody that wants to traffic, y'all know a lot about trafficking, huh? Yeah, y'all know a lot about trafficking and hiding trafficking. And that's a very interesting choice of words, yo. What's up, Tyler? Anyway, the good Ocean Springs people will be held accountable to the maximum extent of the law. Prove it. Because just like you want them boys to be innocent until proven guilty, guess what I am? Oh, so it's only for you, but no one else. That fits the description, man. You telling on yourself without telling on you. We, on the other hand, will be focused solely on the truth. No, you not, fuck boy. Where you focused on the truth at? The truth is you should be telling on them boys because you know they lying. Come on. You last seen Nolan at 3, and you told the police the last time you seen Nolan was at 3, but you also last seen him at 4:30. But y'all left at 4 because the GPS coordinates say that y'all was already gone by 4, but you lied about your GPS coordinates. So you're changing and altering evidence. And then you say that you were transparent with law enforcement, but we don't have any GPS from the other 3 boats. You say there was only 2 boats left, but it was actually 4 boats, 5 boats, 6 boats. Shit, we don't even know how many boats. Sound like transparency to me. Sky's green. Sky's green, y'all. That sounds like some good ass transparency. I like that transparency. I really don't. Make sure y'all clicking that link in my bio and getting over to the tube, because that's where we're reading everything at. Otherwise, you're just gonna see the ugliness. The ugliness. Cockman and P-Man told the Post that they will be digging into mainstream and social media coverage for here, I'm right here. I'm not hiding. Hurry up. It ain't hard to actually find my name. It really isn't. and unfortunately, Dummy Talk not attached to none of my businesses, so good luck. Good luck. Good luck. My attorneys are pro bono. Good luck, because they're family. Good luck. And there'll be a lot more that want to jump on the case because they would like to get famous too. Good luck. Good luck. File whatever you want to file. Good luck. It's going to be a dead end road, and you're going to run them family broke. And I love that. I love that. See, I want them to go broke. Let's play this game. Let's play the game of chicken, and let's play the game of chess, because I'm not even playing chess. This is real life, buddy. I'm already thinking 10 steps ahead of you. You're not that smart, bro. One of you graduated from Mississippi. No disrespect to anybody that graduated from Mississippi, but is Mississippi, any school in Mississippi, top 10 in anything? I know UCF is top tier and top 10 in engineering. Let's play ball. I know the University of Florida, which is where 2 of my representatives graduated from, is a top 10 for law school. Let's play ball. Let's play ball. Social media coverage for allegedly defamatory. So y'all can say it allegedly. Oh! So we can't say allegedly, but you can say allegedly. If we say allegedly, we're going to get sued. But if you say allegedly, it protects your ass. Isn't that considered a contradiction? Am I tripping? Isn't that a contradiction? Anybody? Good luck, buddy. I don't need luck. I don't believe in luck. Luck is fake. Fuck luck. I have intelligence. I have a pattern of history. This ain't my first rodeo. I've been around the block a few times. I don't need luck. Fuck some luck. Luck. You think LeBron James goes out there and scores 30 points a night off of luck? Nah, he can consistently do that shit. Do that shit. Do that shit. Do that. Fuck luck. What you talking about, luck? Oh, my bad, K. I'm just saying, in general, it still applies. Even if you weren't talking about it, it still applies. You know something is wrong when they fight us. Right. When in America has it been a crime to find the truth? You good, K? I'm talking shit. I'm just talking shit, guys. I'm not pressed. I'm happy. I'm in a really good mood. I wasn't earlier today, but I'm in a good mood right now. All right. Defamatory statements against 3 friends. Again, who is talking about Morgan? So wait. Why are we leaving Bart's name out? That is not weird. Is that not weird? Kinfolk, talk to me. Is that not weird? Thumbs up in the chat if that's not weird. Why are we not talking about Bart? Am I on later? Yeah, I'll probably be on late night, like 11. Y'all don't find that weird? Not even a little bit? Again, matter of fact, please, kinfolk, right now, let's go on TikTok, let's go on Instagram, let's go on YouTube, and let's just look up any articles that talks about. I had to go back and read this. Morgan, again, I don't even like saying his name. I don't even like saying because it's a kid. We have not, see, that's where we're more civilized. You put out a child's name and we didn't put out a child's name. Why are you putting out a child's name? He's 16, right? Why are we putting out a child's name on the internet when he has, to what we know, nothing about it? Again, it's Wyatt, Warren, Bart. Those are the three young men. So you write about three young men, but you using two out of the three wrong names. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm the dumb one here. Maybe my brain, and I'm just living in an alternate reality. Maybe I'm just not computing the information. Maybe my brain is having a hard time processing. Maybe I missed it, you know? Maybe I'm the problem, like Cardi said. Damn it, Bart. I ain't hear damn it 16-year-old, because I'm going to stop using his name. Because, again, he's a minor. I think that's a trap. I think that's bait. I think they want us to bring that name up. That way they actually have a defamation. Because I don't even care about the kid. He's 16, bro. I don't even... Even if he's seen that shit, bro, I don't expect a 16-year-old to come up and tell the truth. I'm going to be real with y'all. That's the only person I exclude kids from situations like this unless the kid ultimately did it. Now, if the kid is the one that caused Nolan to lose his life, then yeah, the kid can be brought into it. But if not, bro, we leaving the kids out of it. Because it's the adults in the room. Warren's little brother is 16, I believe. Why we keep bringing Minor's name into this? It has nothing to do with it. Jax has nothing to do with this. But we don't bring up the real names, which is Bart and Wyatt. And the other 5 people on the boat. Because it was 8 and y'all lied and said it was 7. That's not suspicious? So, social media coverage for allegedly defamatory statements against 3 friends and promise to go after offenders, big or small, national or local, libel or slander. I know I ain't slander shit, but I can. Is that what you need? You need me to slander next? Is that what it's gonna take? Because I just want justice for Miss Christine. I'll put my name and my life at risk for that. I don't know this lady, but we connected. Your son now became my son, my brother. I'm not old enough for that to be my son. Well, technically I am, but that's my little brother. So I'm gonna put my name at risk for that. We're gonna figure out everything we can. We're gonna go through that process, because if you play with that judge, just know it's not gonna go your way. And you win wherever we at, it's gonna have to be in that. I'm just gonna say this: I live in a place where the judges not even finna play no games with y'all. And the likelihood that you're gonna get a MAGA judge is probably 1 in 30. Or I say 3 in 30. Just because where I stay at, there's a lot of Trump stay at where it's at, it's not gonna be that way. Especially when my name, I ain't even gonna get into all that. But good luck. I'll be the wrong one. And I have no need to bluff. I want you to do it. I'm begging you. So what do I need to do? Give me a script and I'll say it. Give me a script. That's why I'm looking dead at you. I think you pussy. I really do. So do it. I'm small. I'm the little fish. Come bully the little fish. Stop bullying the women. Come bully the men. Because I promise you, I'm going to take it all the way there. See, this is not Cardi B and Tasha situation. See, Tasha didn't think her plan through. She ain't think about it. I'm not Tasha. I went to school. I made relationships with people in school. I didn't burn my bridges with anybody from school. We've grown up together. We have wonderful, beautiful relationships. See, one thing about the black community, you guys know this because you put it in Project 2025. Our power comes from the church. I'm not a church boy, but my family introduced me to the church community. Congregation of over 3,000 people, one of the most powerful people or powerful churches in my area. Play with it. Our community comes together. And we stick together. And I got verification yesterday. Before we even started talking about the TMZ shit, if something happens, how it was going to go. A lady I call my mama literally reaffirmed, said, they proud. Because this is what needs to happen. Keep going. Oh, that's a battery in my back. So we not letting this shit fly. Miss Christine, we putting our names and risk at everything. Anybody that's attacking y'all saying, oh, they don't see color, bro, I don't give a what them folks say. They were trying to be good humans. There's nothing wrong with trying to be a good human and see past the faults and everything into someone. Right? And discovery is not no joke. You're not running from that discovery. Because if you can't give me the discovery, there's no case. You're saying I'm defaming you and this will prove it. We gotta depose you. I need your cell phone. I need your text messages. I need your GPS data locate. Prove it. Because the cops didn't get it from you because they didn't do a thorough investigation. I'm sorry, I'm an independent party. I'm not sparing your ass. And once the court gets me, you not whatever you file, bro. Again, where I'm at, you're gonna have to bring it to my jurisdiction. My jurisdiction, I'm not gonna say everything, but my jurisdiction just isn't going to play that. So, fuck you. Wells, an athletic 18-year-old college football star, disappeared after a boating trip with his friends to Horn Island on July 4th. His body was tragically found 2 days later near the island. The results of his autopsy have not been publicly released, but investigators believed the teen drowned. Now this story, New York Post, if you really did your research on shit, was published on the 6th of August. The investigators still believe it's a drowning after getting an autopsy. See, they tell you things before y'all even tell us things. Why would you tell us things already? Y'all bounce out and get on the YouTube, man. I got everything up on the page. Unless you just like hearing me on TikTok, cool. But we are definitely on YouTube, and I'm showing everything that I'm gonna go through. I know I normally show everything on TikTok, but it ain't gonna be on TikTok right now. I really don't even want to be on this app right now. Larry Ellison is weird to me. All right, we're not talking about Carmelo. I told you I would never step into that argument. I'm not. We're not talking about Carmelo. Carmelo got convicted under the law. Once you are convicted of a crime, now if he gets exonerated, he gets exonerated. But either way, I would never talk about that. I would never talk about Carmelo. Sorry. Because I don't think even in a situation where you're getting jumped, it's okay to poke somebody. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm allowed my opinion. You're allowed your opinion. But I'm not going to talk about Carmelo. Carmelo is not our issue right now. Our issue right now is Nolan Wells and how they not doing no investigating around Nolan Wells. Okay? Same name on YouTube, but you can just literally swipe out of here and click the middle. Down, I like Y, SMH, that's the same thing. It's our issue. Black is our issue. Again, y'all allowed to have y'all opinion. I don't. I just. I'm not. I'm not. For me to be a respectable person, I have to be honest with y'all. And if y'all hate me when I'm honest, I'm okay with that. Because I'm not going to ever lie just to be on one side. You know? I'm just not. I'm always going to be transparent about how I look at things. Unfortunately. It sucks. It's my personality. Even to the detriment of me, I'm still going to tell the truth. All right? So Ben Crump responded. Appreciate the subscribe on the red app. All right. So we're gonna talk about what Ben said in responses. You either a Pisces or a Cancer. Neither. I'm a Leo, and I don't believe in that shit either. So that doesn't identify who I am as a person either. Sorry. Okay. Ben Crump says Nolan Wells' family remains focused on uncovering the truth, regardless of who represents the teenagers who were with Nolan before his unaliving. The civil rights attorney dismissed attention surrounding the friend's legal team. Instead, he urges the public to stay focused on the ongoing investigation. Stay focused. Stay diligent. Because at the end of the day, it's a distraction. Can we agree all this has been a distraction? Do we agree that all this, because again, if y'all about it, why is Kimberly the only one with a cease and desist? Why didn't the cease and desist go out to Ben? Why didn't the cease and desist go out to Al Sharpton? It hasn't went to anybody else, y'all. So what am I to believe? Again, women, let me talk to the women. Matter of fact, let me talk to the women and men. What is a man supposed to do? Hold on, guys. Give me one moment. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Give me one moment. All right, I'm back. Cool. Sorry about that, everyone. Y'all can hear me on YouTube. Y'all can hear me on here. We good? Thumbs up. All right, so as a man, I forgot where I was going with that. Anyway, I just got new evidence. I'll have to check it out later. I actually need to get out of my TikTok because one of the kinfolk sent something that I need to research with y'all. You thought it was my phone? No. Y'all good. I had to go out and handle something real quick. What's up, Danielle? I'm on the Red app. If you want to hop over on the Red app with the rest of the kinfolk. All right. Ben Crump says Nolan Wells' family cares about the finding the truth, not his friend's choice of attorneys. Speaking of TMZ, Crump addressed reports that several of Nolan's friends had hired prominent attorneys, including J. Tyler S. Cockman, who has represented the worst president of all time, Donald Trump, along with defamation attorney Edward Andrew P-Man. Rather than expressing concern, Crump downplayed the development. The boy's choice of attorneys is just a distraction, he said. According to Crump, the legal representatives do not change what matters most to Nolan's family. And I agree. Is it true that Tisa tells us? I have no idea. I'm not bringing anybody up on TikTok. Just not to be rude, but I'm not bringing anybody up on TikTok. Not on my phone. that shit looks ugly to me. That's just my opinion, but I hate how lives look on TikTok. Unless it's on my computer, I don't like it any other way. The comments came as multiple investigators continue into the circumstances surrounding the 18-year-old's unaliving. Nolan disappeared after traveling to Mississippi Horn Island with a group of friends over the 4th of July weekend. His body was later recovered while officials continue examining the circumstances around his unaliving or untimely passing. All right. Reports indicated that Cockman and P-Man also want answers about what happened. The attorneys have announced plans to visit Horn Island to examine the location where Nolan disappeared and was later found. Meanwhile, Crump has reportedly said the Wells family continues seeking transparency throughout the investigation. He has also called for witnesses with information to come forward as authorities and the family's legal team conduct separate inquiries. Nolan's official autopsy has been completed, but the findings have not been yet released publicly. An independent autopsy commissioned by the family listed his cause and manner of unaliving as undetermined pending further investigation. As the tension surrounding the case continues to grow, Crump insisted the focus should remain on uncovering the facts. He maintained that legal headlines should not overshadow the family's search for answers. And I agree. Again, let's look at the recipe. And I know some of you are not into politics. I get that. I respect that. I really do. I truly do. Because politics is not for everybody. Even though we're in a time where you kind of need to be. But for those that don't understand how the current administration has kind of been, I'm just going to explain it to you. Matter of fact, let's just talk about the president in general. We don't even have to talk about the administration. We can just talk about the president. Before he took public office, Trump's entire life is deflecting from the truth at any point in time. It has never been about the actual facts of something. It has never been about trying to find the truth. It's about overloading everyone with so much information that you get distracted by said information. That way he can go off in the shadows and do what he needs to do in the shadows. That way we're not focusing on what's going on in the shadows. That has literally been his entire life. Right? Think about the casino. Failure. Right? owe people money but swindled his way out of it. Let's go to the Central Park, right? What was going on during Central Park? If you don't know, I'm gonna give you a little bit of homework. Go research it. Right? Let's go to when he left off. Oh, matter of fact, the 2020 election. Great example. Matter of fact, let's go back before that. Former President Obama embarrasses him at the correspondent dinner. What we believe to have set him off into his actual race. Distracting from the fact that he ain't ever want to release his taxes. Used every trick in the book not to talk about them taxes. Why? Every single president has released information on the taxes. He found every way to wiggle out of that. I'm gonna even tell y'all why I don't trust mainstream media. I just truly don't. I said when after the insurrection happened, I said Trump should be banned from TV. There should not be a single network that talks about Donald J. Trump at all. You should not be talking because let me teach y'all something about media, something about marketing. The more I'm in your face, the more you remember me. The less you hear my name, the quicker you are to forget about me. So the media did reverse psychology by continuously talking about the man's cases. That's why I was looking at Fonny like, bruh, get that man in jail, but don't talk about that shit. Keep all of that under wraps. We don't need to hear about that. If the media really was doing their job, they weren't supposed to talk. Oh, we're trying to keep the people informed. No, the fuck you weren't. No, you weren't. If you wanted to get this man cooked, don't talk about him. If Fox was getting sued by Dominion, they was already off of him. How you get Fox to stop talking about him, but CNN, CBS, NBC still talking? And then what happened after he got elected? And then what company started getting absolved by whom? CNN's getting absolved by whom? CBS got absolved by whom? Who did we see at his inauguration grifting and buddy off? Google, Elon. The two biggest media sources, Twitter and Google. And then you had Mark Zuckerberg. Got on their knees for this man. Bent over and showed they pure buttholes to this man and said, penetrate me. Ain't nothing in my life will make me respect none of that. This man literally. So again, my point is, Donald Trump's entire strategy has been distract. This man stole top secret documents and had them in his bathroom. The special counsel found him potentially guilty with allegations of said thing, along with election interference. They had a solid case, and it took them 4 years to do nothing. Because what did Donald Trump do? He used his attorneys to do what, y'all? I'm going to educate y'all. If you don't know, only thing that Donald Trump's attorneys did was keep filing motions to flood the court, to find every single way to drag this shit out. Why am I talking about Donald Trump when Donald Trump has nothing to do with this case? The reason why I'm talking about Donald Trump now is because now his attorney is a part of this, of Nolan Wells' case. So I have to bring up the strategy that his attorneys have used. Is that fair? So I'm going to tell all the creators what's going to happen. I'm not going to lie to you. If you're not ready for a 5-10 year battle, y'all need to bow out. I'm going to keep it a buck with every content creator. If you mentally can't handle that type of war, bow out. If you don't have the resources, because people are not going to help you and donate to you to a GoFundMe. That's why I'm talking my shit, because I'm not going to start a GoFundMe. I'm not going to beg for help. I'm not going to beg for money. I know what this is going to turn into. They're going to file every single piece of paperwork they can. Every single piece of paperwork that they can to prolong the situation. And then when it finally gets to a point where a judge gets tired of all this shit and starts telling them to produce, they're going to do the same thing they did with the BBC yesterday. Like I said, depending on your jurisdiction, if you in a red state, in a red county, in a red city, I don't advise it. I don't advise it, because you are in a situation where you very likely could get drained of your money, drained of your mental health, drained of your personality, drained of everything, and end up in a very bad situation to where you do have to bow out and find a settlement. Because the people, however many people would decide to donate, those attorneys going to eat your money up if you don't have a personal relationship with them. If they don't have a reason why they get something out of it. You have to be smart enough to know how to get those attorneys to benefit off of it. And you need a couple of them, that way when they do get tired, they can pass it off to the next one. See, I have that type of resource. That if one bows out, another one gonna pick up. But it's gonna be 3 of them. They're gonna be able to handle it for a little bit. They're gonna be like, you know what? We're stepping off of the case, push it over, because they're gonna get their clout. They're gonna be able to get their kind of boo out of it, and then it's gonna get passed on to the next team. That's how you have to do it in situations like this. That's why the government is the only type of people that can really fight against this type of power. Okay? Y'all understand what I'm saying? What's up, Amber? Right, Kelly. Delay. That's the name of the game. Some of the judges are getting sick of his bullshit. That is happening. But again, if you are in a deep south, if you're in MAGA County, it's going to be a little bit harder for your judge, because they all want this 2025 shit to fully turn over, because for whatever reason they just feel very inferior about shit. Okay, so be ready for the fight if you're going to continue. And social media, I know it's cute, it's entertaining, but I'm being serious for a moment. I already know how the war is going to go. That's why I said you have to be 10 steps ahead. You have to know how to pump fake, move things over here. That way they over here overworking themselves. Because you also have to run the family out of money. Because the family is only going to want to go so long. Because you got to remember, these attorneys are grifters, and they've been dealing with a billionaire. So they deal with, in a sense, unlimited money. They don't care about clout. They're already at the top of their clout chain. Now, if you would have worked with a smaller attorney, the smaller attorney probably would have been willing to do this off of the clout alone, like Russell bitch ass. You know? Like, Russell needs this. Because Russell law firm ain't doing like that. He got a new practice. That shit like 3 years old. And that shit ain't doing too well. I looked at his books. He ain't doing too good. So he needs this. This is his desperation. This is horrible but true. And it is. That's why I said, I'm saying this because I'm aware. And I want them, when they watch this video and they review it, they can look at it and they can be like, oh, you know too much. Think about it twice before you do it. Matter of fact, think about it 3 times. Pray on it. Go take a vacation. Offer them people money. Spend about $20,000 on that on a vacation. Go to Italy. I recommend Venice. Not wrong. Go to Venice. Get you a cigar and think about it. Come back home. Take another vacation. Go to LA. Go to a dispensary. Get some of that good shit over there. Have a little moment, and then think about it again in a different state of mind, and then get sober and think about it one more time. That's my advice before y'all make any wrong moves. Yeah, I would take a long vacation before they start this, because it's going to be a long process. And I don't believe they're going to go after no big dogs. I don't believe you're gonna go out to Al Sharpton or Ben Crump. If y'all hate Ben Crump and how much he makes himself famous now, you don't think this is gonna make Ben Crump legendary if y'all go after him for defamation of anything? Careful, think about that. I want y'all to really think about that. They talk about how much Ben Crump is a clout chaser, race baiting person. If I have Donald Trump's attorney coming directly at me about trying to find the truth, you what do you think he gonna do then? You gonna put an extra battery in his back? Don't know how I ended up here. What's up, Patrice? We talking about Nolan Wells, so that's a good thing that you can't. The algorithm pushed this to you. I love that you came in, and I hope that you stay. If not, then thank you for coming through. The last thing I would do is put another battery in Ben Crump's back. That doesn't sound like an intelligent, thought-worthy person, in my opinion. Appreciate you, Miss Wilborn. I appreciate you. Does that seem smart to you, kinfolk? Y'all let me know below. Does that sound intelligent? You put a minor's name into the case to distract when it's a 21-year-old who gave the liquor to those kids. Because who else on the boat gave it to him? Wasn't another adult? You said there was no adults on the boat, but that lady in red and white is a little too developed. The skin is a little too saggy to just be an 18-year-old. No offense to all of us because we age. My skin get a little saggy too. But my skin don't look the same when I was 18 that it does now. There's a difference. Which lady in the red and white? The one on the far right. Do I need to bring it up? I'll bring it up. Well, you ain't going to be able to see because you over here. But if you're on the red app, you'll be able to see what I'm going to bring up. So I'm going to bring it up. We're going to, give me a moment because I got to find it. We've seen the video a million times. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Where is it at? Because I got it up. Bing bong. All right. Right, this woman right here. Y'all see her? How do I zoom in? Damn, I can't zoom in over here. Let me zoom in over here for you guys. Boop, boop. Y'all see, that is a mother's body. Okay? That is a mother's body. I'm just going to point it out to you. The thigh starts from up here to down here. When I play this, it's still got the same dimension. Right? That's also not a bathing suit that an 18-year-old wears. Let's be honest. It's not. We also know that they are far-right maggot lovers. Far-right maggot lovers like to shame women for their natural bodies. Did you see Sarah Fields pull court documents for Christine's custody battle from years ago? She spread a lot of misinformation because that shit had nothing to do with Nolan. That's why I don't even like covering ignorant shit. Like I know what you're saying, Pink Waves, but that shit had nothing to do with Nolan. Why is that not defamation? That's why I was like, I think Ms. Wells should sue the shit out of Sarah Fields' little ugly ass. She a nasty little bitch. I'm sorry. I don't even like using that word towards women, but when you do nasty shit, when a mother, like, you attacking the mother pisses me off. I feel like that's the worst shit you can do, is attack a mother that's grieving. Again, I've been a person that's grieved before. I've been that person in a grieving situation. I had someone tell me that my mom, after she unalived, oh, TikTok just banned me. What did I do? What did I do? Harassment and bullying. Again, guys, I got hit with I didn't harass. Who did I bully? I'm gonna submit it again. But yeah, let me view my details real quick. Hold on, this is what they say.
That shit had nothing to do with. Like, I know what you're saying, Pink Waves, but that shit had nothing to do with Nolan. Why is that not defamation? That's why I was like, I think Miss Wells should sue the shit out of Sarah Fields' little ugly ass. She a nasty little bitch. I'm sorry. I don't even like using that word towards women, but when you do nasty shit, when a mother, like, when you attacking the mother pisses me off. I feel like that's the worst shit you can do.
Oh, well, that's why I told y'all to come to YouTube. That's why I told y'all to come to YouTube. Exactly why I told y'all to come to YouTube. And that's why I told y'all to come to YouTube. Apparently, I'm bullying. Because I don't want Miss Christine to be bullied while she's going through bereavement. Told y'all to come to YouTube. I'm on the Red app. I see you on y'all ain't gonna see me on here. They said I can't come back to the 10th. That's 3 days. I gotta rise like Jesus, I guess. Y'all better bring it over to the Red app.
That's why I told y'all to come to YouTube.
All right, we're gonna keep going.
That's why I told y'all to come to YouTube. Apparently.
This is why I don't like the children's app. I don't like the children's app. Did I say I was gonna shoot? I didn't say I was gonna shoot her. I just called her a little bitch, little ugly bitch. You know? Oh well. Too bad, oh sad. Kiss my ass. You know? We ain't mad about it. Ain't stopping shit. Anyway. I forgot. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? You don't care. Like I said, TikTok's never been my favorite app. YouTube is always king, and I don't deal with Instagram at all because Instagram is just Instagram and Facebook. I don't deal with either one. I don't even have an account on either. I mean, I do have an account on Instagram, but I don't use it. It's dormant. I'll hop on there if somebody's trying to message me for like other things, but I don't use the Zuckerberg apps because he don't like paying people when they content create on there. So I don't think people should use apps that are making people money, but they're not going to spread the wealth. So I don't. Yeah, I'm Pitties. I don't know how to change my name. You got to go to customize channel, and then you can change it from there. So yeah, but like I was saying. It has nothing to do that custody case. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even go through and read all that shit because it really didn't matter. It really didn't matter. I mean, I can pull this up and let you guys read it if you care. Actually, no, I'm not, because my name is right there, and we're not gonna do that. Here, let me see if I can. Yeah, my name is on here, so I can show y'all. And I want to read this because it is a book. I think I can read it from my phone, though. I don't know if I want to read all this. It's long as hell. Like, that boy, this man wrote a book. I just don't care to read books. So, yeah, I'll get out of... Actually, can I just change my name? Let's see if I can change my name real quick. I don't think I can change my name. So yeah. Yeah, my Facebook shows too much. I mean, I have nothing on here, but it still shows too much. Moment it shows my name. Nope. We don't do that, my boy. Oh, maybe I can. Boom, boom. There we go. We'll do this. All right. Cool. Nope, they won't let me do it. All right. Oh well. Doesn't matter. I love YouTube better than all this. I do too. So, Sarah Fields. I'm not even finna look her up because I know she's ultra MAGA, and I just don't. We're not finna give them no TV time. You know. But she definitely is ugly as hell. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, Shawty ugly as shit. I'm like, God damn, Shawty. Ain't you like 20, 30 years old? You look like you 60. Oh, here's the... Did they ban you or what? Yeah, they banned me. But they haven't given me a full confirmation on like how it's gonna go. So it just says appeal submitted, but it is what it is. We'll be over here on the Red app. Like I said, it's 91 of you over here. If the kinfolk care to be over here, they'll come over. If they don't, they don't. You know, I can't stop that. So, call for screen. This is what Sarah. I'm gonna give her a little bit of clout. I'm just not gonna show the page. Call for screenshots, videos, and posts. Nolan Wells case. I'm sure by now many of you know that I'm working directly with the attorneys representing the boys who have been threatened and defamed in connection with the Nolan Wells case. We have now opened the dropbacks for anyone who has screenshots, video posts, or other documentation, including Warren, Jackson, Morgan. Again, can y'all explain to me why we keep putting in two irrelevant people's names into this? Do they have some? This is to me deflecting. Now everybody messaging me, what happened? I'm over here. So again, why are we bringing up Jax and a minor's name? Like, I'm going to start censoring that name because, again, why are we putting Morgan in this? Do y'all want this kid to go to prison? Or is it because you're putting two people or one person in here that may have nothing to do with this? Because, again, I believe that Morgan was never on, or my bad, that Warren's little brother was never on the boat with them. We don't see any pictures of him on the boat with them, do we? Are they on the boat? Hold on, let's go back. Is Morgan on this boat? Or my bad, is the minor on this boat? Is the minor with us? Does anybody spot the minor? Because they probably didn't have anything to do with it, so trying to throw people off. That's the only thing I can think of. Sound like they're trying to hide something. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know who the person is in the red shorts, but I doubt you'd have a minor doing anything with the boat. Why is at the helm? There's some lady in the back hiding. Probably an adult, but she's definitely hiding. Then we have this guy right here. I don't know who the hell this is in the shorts, sunglasses and shorts. Morgan was the reason for the fight. The mom said that she wasn't there. But the mom also used to play on words like Bart did. Oh, I haven't been past Krishan for a year. Yeah, but you were in Mississippi. Oh, we weren't at Horn Island on the 4th of July, but there's another island. So, again, where were you at? Why did you not volunteer that in? We were at home. You know what I'm saying? When people omit information, then I automatically assume that you're lying about something. Because fully transparent people tell you everything. Okay? So I don't think the minor was ever on the boat. I think he came by a different way. Because when you listen to Warren's story, he never talks about the little brother until the little brother gets into a fight. We hear other names that were on the boat, but the miner's name was never talked about being on the boat. We hear Bart, we hear Wyatt. We never hear like, oh, when we left, I took my little brother with me. We never hear that detail. Why? Did you omit? He was there. I'm not saying he wasn't there, Katrina. What I'm stating is that they never talk about how he got there or when he left. Neither one of those things ever happened. Now, again, that could just be a detail that's left out, and cool. It's not really that important. But again, that's what I'm saying. I don't see a 16-year-old body. Does this look like a 16-year-old body anywhere on this boat? Anybody? Hmm? Oh, wait. What is that? I just noticed it. Wait, what is that? It looks like a paddle. I'm not going to lie to you, but I can't figure out what that is. Hold on. That is something I just noticed. I remember the kinfolk showing this to me in a picture. Yeah, I see it. What's this? I'm not saying it is anything, but it looks a little... Because it goes down. I mean, it doesn't look like a foot. It doesn't look like a hand. It looks like a paddle, but who's pulling the paddle up? Why does that fly up? Oh, no. Okay. Whatever it is attached to the cord. Okay. Nah, I don't think that's anything, y'all. Yeah, that's something that he's pulling with the rope. Because it kind of corresponds with that same area. It's not a foot. Yeah, I definitely don't think that's a foot. I think that's a stretch. I don't know no foot that's orange with a brown or white tip. So I can't agree with that. And it doesn't have enough depth. It's not enough curve, and nobody would have socks on a boat. Because having a sock on would be the explanation, but. Nah, look at the kid standing on the side of the boat by his feet. The last frame is painted on. Whatever y'all on, tell me what y'all on, because I don't see it. Again, here, let me show it to you. See, this is why it sucks that I'm a math person, because my brain's just always going to go to practical first rather than conspiracy. You can already see this reacting to this. So just pay attention to that area. It reacts to that area. So whatever that's tied to is reacting. Yeah, I can go frame by frame. I'll be honest with y'all. Again, I don't know what it is in the boat. Whose hand? That's a cell phone in the dude with the blue shorts. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I think y'all reaching. If I'm wrong, I'll take that L, but I think y'all reaching. I think y'all. Now, again, do I think people are hiding their faces? Yeah. I think whomever this is hiding their face because it makes absolutely no sense why she's bent over. She doesn't have on shoes. That's the cooler. That is the cooler. I can prove it. Give me one moment. Just so I can shut this argument down. Look, that's the thing I do. I'm objective. I don't subscribe to just anything. My brain doesn't work that way. Like, it has to be concrete evidence for me to be like, yeah. So we're gonna go to Officer Tatum's page, and I'm gonna show you directly from a different angle what that is. Give me one moment.
Why does the
Right in this area.
All right, and
This is where the boat is at when they begin to.
okay. So, about to pop it up. Same thing. Same thing. The white box you're seeing could potentially be the trash, but it's the same thing right here with the cooler. So, that's why I can't really believe that. Same boat, just a different angle. Okay? So I can't subscribe to that. If you see something else, point it out, but that one I'm just not gonna I can't because then that's how they discredit everybody on social media when we just say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta have a little bit of we gotta be objective. We can't be subjective. We can't be biased. We have to be fair in every single matter of fact, I give a little bit more leniency. You know what I'm saying? Like there's sometimes like it could be something, but I'm still gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Because you want to be sure without a shadow of a doubt that that's what happened. I would want the same thing. You would want the same thing. I don't think it's fair how people get crucified in the public opinion view. That's where I can be fair. Like I'm gonna be as objective as I can. So I don't think it's a hand. I don't think it's a foot. I don't know what it is. I can also be fair and say that. You know, I can also be fair and say I don't. But again, my brain, cause and reaction. Well, if I see the cord being tugged and pulled, and then it also reacts to something over there, then I have to be objective and say, well, I don't know a boat. That could be anything. Again, this is the part where they're setting up the boat to be towed. Even though the part that I could agree with you on is, why are they setting up the tow for the boat when supposedly, not even allegedly, supposedly, according to Warren, they had already been towed at this point. So why are we still working on setting up the tow if you've already been towed? Right? Because this rope don't go nowhere. This rope is not on Bart's boat. It's not crossing over to this other boat. So we know that's bullshit about the tow. Unless I heard wrong. Did y'all hear the same thing I heard? Yeah, there's often floaties on rope in order to find if it falls off. I couldn't tell you either which way. I just know it's not a foot, it's not a body, it's not a hand. I'm going to be fair here. I don't think they would be that damn stupid to put out a video that has actual evidence. It doesn't sound too bright. A quick toe setup for a short toe may be different for a longer toe. I call bullshit. Because if you have to get a tow and the boat's already sinking, you would already prepare it for the tow all the way home. I don't want to get in the middle of the ocean where the water is deeper, the pressure is more. This is where that science brain gonna kick in. The more water that's present, the deeper the water is, the more pressure there is. Because in theory, there's more water. So you're going to have more pressure the deeper you go into the ocean based on the density of the water. So if your boat is screwed, you would prepare for a long-term trip. You know what I'm saying? Do we know what time this picture was taken? Well, Officer Bootlicker said it was taken at between 4:31 and 5 o'clock, because he said this Wyatt on the phone is after the call to Cito. So if we're taking his word for it, it's that time. I can't tell with the sun because I don't see any shadows. But I can't, on this one, I'm not gonna. But what I can tell you is the island behind them, because we can see the boats. We know that's the south side. So opposite of that would obviously be north. So they're facing eastish. Yeah, they're like northeast facing. So yeah, it's hard for me to tell because I can't really see any shadows. I really can't. I'm just being honest with you guys. Because right now, if I'm just going off shadows, I could say it's 1 o'clock, but I feel like the shadows are deceiving me right now. Like I don't know the proximity of the other boat to be able to tell you how long this boat shadow is stretching. Like I would need to see the physical boat to be able to figure that out, and I just can't. That wouldn't be intelligent of me to guess without enough information. It's fair. Okay. It's just, again, that I have to be where I can give you information, I will. If I can't, I just have to be honest. But that's not, time doesn't up, a lot. There we go. Now I can tell. It's in the 4 to 5 range. For sure. Because it's just, okay, I can see these back shadows. Right here. Because this is his shadow right here, and it's stretching. So I can say it's probably about 4. Between 4 and 5. I can't give you an exact time, but I can say it's between that time. So I think it's still fair that it could be 3:30 to 4:30. But I would put it in that 450 to, no, my bad, 350 to 420 area. If I was to try to narrow it down. Again, it's still hard. I'm looking at the shadow now under his arm a little bit, but this one is what's throwing me off the most. It's how this shadow looks. Because it's so short. Now that you mentioned the red and white striped suit, you can see the same striped suit in the picture with Nolan and other dude with the Palm Beach spotted in the background. Let's look. Where at?
To become distressed. Right in this area.
Tell me when.
As you can see how close they are to the land.
There's a red one right here with a white hat, but it's not the same bathing suit from what I can tell. This one looks like it could be brown or red, but I still can't tell.
You can see where the coordinates were at. Right there. So
I don't. Is this the video you were talking about? It's just a picture of just him and Nolan. Who exactly? Who is him? Hold on, let me go. He has shades on in Palm Beach in the background. if I have that picture. See, this is Katie's pictures. None of that fits. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure which one. Oh, okay. We back on TikTok. They can't stop me. Even if they stopped me. I'm on it. Man, I'm on it. Whatever you want it. However you want it. You can get it tonight. And all night. If it right. And all night. Crazy mother. I don't give a mother. Pull up to his grandma and shoot it mother up. Out. Y'all know the song? Get your baby kid napped, then your baby mother. It's the Carter 3. Better go and up like a million cuts out. You can't get on my level. You will need a space shuttle or a ladder. That's forever. I'm better. I'm ever. If not now, then ever. Don't you ever, unless you about to swallow my words, taste my thoughts, and if it's too nasty, you're back at me. They try, Warren lie, dummy talking fire. Clip that. I need that clip. Hold on. Clip. I need that clip. Say it, my name. You don't know what I'm talking about? You don't know what song I'm talking about? Oh, man, I gotta put you on. Say my name. I gotta put you on. You got to pick with someone's leg and land on the boat. We already went through that. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing, y'all. I'm still trying to look for this picture that Kim Folk was talking about. Can you send it to me? It's called 3P. It's off the Carter 3. It's like one of the best Lil Wayne songs ever. But, you know, I'm old now. That was like my childhood peak was Wayne, you know. Can y'all send me that picture, though? You can also always email me at talkingdummies@gmail.com. I remember when you didn't know do or D. Can we? Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. They targeting me now, man. It is what it is, kinfolk. So I told y'all gotta subscribe to the YouTube. TikTok too sensitive. They don't like me telling the truth. Every time I do something, I'm bullying. I told y'all if y'all love me and really want to see me, you got to be on the red app. That's the only way we gonna get up. I knew it wouldn't be long. I definitely follow you on YouTube. Thank you, Jess. Lawyers could file endless motions to block federal subpoenas for phone data, Snapchat Live 360, hoping the data is deleted by the companies before you can get it. I expect that too. Pilot. I expect them to do everything they can for this information not to get out. You played it on the live? Yeah, I already don't remember. That's crazy. Is it the same username? Just click the link in my bio. The link in my bio says it. Dummies or I'm illiterate, so it's with YS instead of IES. So it's talking. I'll just type it out. Talking dummies at. But yeah, send me that picture so I can look at it, because I honestly don't know which one that we're referring to, but I want to be fair. With the auto release, how can the DA's warrant not trump that? Well, here's the problem, Katrina. The DA has to be on Miss Wells' side. And I don't. Are you talking about the picture where it's just Nolan holding the can? I think I know what you're talking about now. He has the seltzer in his hand, and it's the blonde head kid. Is that the one y'all talking about? I think I can you file for a FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, to find out who recovered Nolan's body? Oh, I gotta talk to y'all about that. What's up, Queen? I gotta talk to you guys about that. Um, that was the message I should have grabbed before I went on TikTok. Sorry, TikTok. I'll be back. I know it just froze on y'all. I didn't get anything. There's no picture. Yeah, it didn't, whatever is in there, it didn't send it. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Sorry, TikTok. I may have to bump out of here because I need to grab a message. Hold on, guys. Jump on YouTube. I'm finna get out of TikTok for a moment because I need to get something out. But I'll start the live right back up in a moment. Yeah, it's gonna freeze right now. What's up, Mr. Weinstein? I haven't seen you in a long time, buddy. How are you doing? I hope you've been doing good since the YSL trial, sir. Salute to you. Always in the day. I'm trying to look for the picture. I guess that's the one y'all talking about, though. The Seltzer one, where he's on the Seltzer and he's with the blind kid. I think that's the one y'all talking about, right? I don't. I'm looking for it, but I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. July 4. Mr. Weinstein, please ignore me because I'm playing a dangerous game right now, and I'm very aware of it. Oh, what's up, Miss J? How you doing? Long time no speak. Anyway, yeah, don't. Oh, okay. Boom. Is this the one y'all talking about, kinfolk? Is this it? Hold on. Whoops. Is this it? You're right. Damn, y'all got some good ass eyes. Ooh, y'all is nasty. How did y'all notice that? How did y'all notice that? Right, how do you even peep that? Y'all have some good eyes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, y'all different. Let me not piss y'all off, boy. Y'all gonna put all my little information. Yeah. Now I seen somebody had sent me an inbox, and I was just like, "How the hell did you pick up this by just that little bit of like somebody was able to know something about me just based off of sound?" And I was like, "How in the hell?" D, what y'all talking about? We are currently talking about the lady in the picture. See, they found her, but let me show you. Remember when I told y'all this is an older body? No offense to the aging people, because I'm aging as well, but your body do some things, and this is just not. I mean, for some women of different cultures, this is natural, but this is not always a natural thing. But that's what I'm saying. Pay attention to the body. But that's definitely the same outfit. But now I am so curious. I'm so curious who that is now. Oh my god. That's a bit of a loose deltoid. Right. I mean, I'm not trying to be insulting. I'm not trying to be provocative. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm trying to say it in the most respectful way as I can. But that's not an 18-year-old body. I'm not gonna play out any names because I just don't know. That would be irresponsible. I know Aaron. Aaron, I know you are not in here, boy. This is not the case for you, my boy. Although I respect your work too, but I know for a fact you're not in this live. Yeah, Aaron Parnaz, I know you're not in this live. I know you're not. Now I know TikTok lying to me. I know TikTok is lying to me. Because I am a fan of Aaron. So I know TikTok is lying. Keep up the good work, man. All the good work. Anyway. Who is that supposed to be? Who, Tiffany? If you're talking about Aaron, Aaron is a gangster right now. Because he's been tearing Trump ass up. Tearing him up. And I love it. That boy takes off the gloves. I'm almost 40 and white, and I can tell the truth about these bodies like mine. See, when we can be honest with ourselves, we can be honest. You know? Let me end so I'm finna end this live real quick, TikTok. so I can bring up a message. I'm just gonna copy it and paste it into my notes, and then I'll be right back on. But I'm just gonna cancel it right now. Sorry guys. Come over to YouTube. The link is in my bio. Just click the link in my bio, and it'll shoot you over here with us. All right, give me one moment. I'm gonna pull this up. I gotta remember which one of the Kim folks sent it to me. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. I think it was it Miracle? Okay, yep. Miracle sent some bars. So Miracle, if you in here, I'm sharing your information. You did an amazing job with this information. Like absolutely beautiful in every single way. Like I think you're a beast for she figured out something. I'm not going to confirm it, but I'm just going to read it to you guys, and then we can do our own independent research. And then from there, you guys can make your own opinion about that independent research. Fair? Now, you know, Miracle may not is not I don't know if she's in here or not. He or she. I don't know how people identify, and I want to be respectful to everybody. I'm happy for you, Miss Hawkins. Have been trying to say that Katie was a decoy and it's really about the Ava girl. Oh, Tiff, if that's you, your Miracle? Who's Miracle on here? Is Miracle in here with us? Please let me know if you in here with us, cause I want to give you your credit. All right, I'm going back live on TikTok just to get them over here. If not, oh well. All right, I do believe Katie is a decoy. If Katie really did something, okay, look, can I keep it real with y'all? If Katie really had shit to do with shit, they would have threw her way more under the bus. Again, we're talking about MAGA. MAGA hates women. MAGA hates mud sharks. And I'm not saying that. That's what they refer to the women as. Which is why I think this is even more nefarious, because it's on program. Hold on, TikTok. It's going to freeze for a moment. I still didn't send a message like an idiot. I still didn't send this shit to myself like an idiot. I am an idiot, y'all. I am an idiot. Okay, let me just do. Sorry, TikTok. They're gonna be like, what is he doing? Oh my god, he sucks now. I did say get on TikTok though. I mean on YouTube. All right. I'm almost done. I will start again. I know TikTok. I know, but this is more important. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Hello, what's up, Tara? See, it's gonna pause sometimes because I still need to access my phone to get certain things. So again, if you want to see what's going on, get on the Red app. All right, so now I'm gonna go to my email real quick. We're gonna turn this off real quick. Don't y'all like how that transitions? Don't it feel so much more professional? Done said that all right. Katie's a decoy. At first, I was like, if the NBI is caught in the investigation, local corruption will take over the case. But let's be real, the government is corrupt, Trump is corrupt, right? Like, but then this is the thing. That's why I said the smart thing, if I was Mr. P Man, is I would be like, hey, let's go ahead and make this a federal case. Let's get it tried. Let's do a speedy trial. Let's go through the process. And then if they get convicted, then President Trump can give them a pardon, and then they're done. And then the state of Mississippi can never do anything. That would be my strategic plan. That is the smartest thing in my opinion to do. Because they seen something. They seen something. Okay? There's no way around that. They seen something. Nolan didn't just magically disappear as you guys disappeared. That makes zero sense. And why you're not threatening to sue the Cajun Navy now for defamation? Because they the ones snitching on you the most. They definitely snitching on you now. You know what I'm saying? But again, MAGA hates their women. So, especially women. And that makes me think that might be the motive. What's up, DJ? That could also be a motive. Again, we don't need a motive to get a conviction, but the motive could be that they hated seeing a white woman with a black man. Because again, you trying to put a child in the way they should go, and if all of them are super far right MAGA lovers, and we know how MAGA talks about their women, we know that MAGA doesn't want the women to have any body autonomy. We know that MAGA doesn't want women to have any rights. We know MAGA wants women to shut up, bend over, do what they're told, and that's it. MAGA disrespects their women more than I've seen any group of people disrespect women. I don't see anybody else taking away women's rights the way that MAGA does. So again, if you are in that type of mentality and you feel like you're the bait, you're the prize, you're all of that, right? And it would make sense, huh? Would it not make sense for people to feel jealousy, to feel anger, seeing and Katie is attractive, seeing an attractive woman talk to a black man, talk to anybody, like have any type of relations with a black man, that like that. Again, I don't know how deep jealousy gets, but it just seems weird to me. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the part where it's a little bit crazy. That's it's like what can you prove to me to prove that that might not be a fact? Again, I'm not saying Katie had I don't think Katie dated Bart. There's no evidence. That person that he was dating is Olivia. You know what I'm saying? That's what we have found out for a fact, is that person in the picture is Olivia. But now I'm gonna go to the actual information that I was sent, and then we'll go from there. All right. So this is what I sent. Oh my God, that's about to aggravate me. Hold on. Give me one moment, guys. Real quick. All right. So let's get back into. I'm probably gonna get off here in a minute and then restart a little bit later. But give me one moment as I finish doing a little bit of research, please. All right. So I'm gonna read this. We're gonna read it together. Again, this is not factual information. We will say this is allegedly. Allegedly, y'all. Okay? Allegedly. Even though allegedly doesn't work with these attorneys because they don't like freedom of speech, we're still going to say allegedly, because I don't know if this is true. But I encourage you, and I encourage you to do the diligent research. Let's do collective learning. Because all of us not stupid. Just like they told us we were wrong about the audio. But I guess millions of people can't fucking hear. We just idiots. But let's prove that we're not idiots by doing the due diligent resource. Please, the secret has come out and got to be in his phone. Okay, so we're going to read this. Hold on, let me... Y'all ready? I'm gonna read what's on the screen again. If you want to see what's on the screen, just come over to YouTube and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about, guys. All right. Can y'all see it? YouTube? Can y'all read it? Is it too small? Do I need to make it bigger? Can folk? Bigger is good where we at? Before I start. Bit small? Okay, I got you. That's better, right? All right, now y'all can see it on YouTube. I know y'all can see it. Either that or you blind. You're blind and you need some bifocals. All right, so we're gonna go through it. Again, if you want to read what we're reading, I'm on the Red app. If you don't know how to get to my profile because you're not subscribed or whatever, just swipe out of the live, go to my bio, and then hit the link in the bio. Okay. Oh, damn, you dissing us? It's a nice diss. It's not a bad diss. All right. Font size is 0. Hey, man, leave me alone now. I can read good. My eyes good. These eyes still doing what they need to do, so we're going to make them work. All right. I don't know if this helps or not, but Blanky Blank, I'm not going to say her name, you can read the name, is where they went to the pool party that night. Well, blank mom is blank blank, and her mom is blank blank, so blank is blank grandmother, blankety blank, blank grandma is kin somehow to blankety blank, blank Quran, last name Quran. Damn, I just gotta go ahead and read it, don't I? That's pretty bad. Let me just read it. Fuck it. Allegedly, I don't know if this helps or not, but Ava Dellinger is where they went to the pool party that night. Well, Ava's mom, and by that night is Warren's girlfriend, where he was talking to Ava's dad, the software engineer. Okay? Got that? Again, all this information could be completely wrong. I'm not telling you to take it as fact. I'm telling you to go check the information out yourself. Be an independent investigator, journalist, however you want to word it, however you want to do it. And so that's how we're going to do it, okay? I don't know. Oh, I'll say a prayer for that person. Hope they get help. I don't know if this helps or not, but Ava Dellinger is where they went to a pool party that night. Well, Ava's mom is Evelyn Dellinger, and her mom is Rose Dellinger. So Rose is Ava's grandmother. Rose Dellinger, Ava's grandma, is kin somehow to Kathy Dellinger Quran, meaning Kathy married into the Qurans. Now, if you remember Quran, that was the lieutenant that's name was in the beginning of the report. That's not allegedly. And wasn't that the credits of the report? That's not allegedly. That's a fact. But the rest is going to be allegedly. Man, I said something like this. I swear something is there. A lot happened with this girl Ava. That's why Warren went and said he was upstairs speaking with the dad. I don't know. On Kathy's page, wouldn't you know, Lieutenant Patrick Caron, the director and lead investigator of MDMR, on the reports, his name is listed Lieutenant Karen, so they had access to lead investigators on the report. This might explain why the drone batteries wouldn't work on search day and why the pictures of the report seem altered. Also, the mayor of Ocean Springs, Bobby Cox, is pictured in 2 photos at Warren's mom's, Katie Hudson Seymour's house about 3 months prior. He is in one of the birthday pictures in the background, Warren's mom and younger brother Carter. Then the next photo is a clear picture of the mayor at his birthday party. Avon Dellinger, Wyatt Warren, their parents take each other's kids on vacations and have parties together, and Ava has prom pictures with Wyatt and Warren as well. The mayor of Ocean Springs put out a statement to the Wells family, sorry and condolences, then put out a second statement about an open investigation, retracing his statement earlier, but was just a birthday party with Katie Hudson Seymour. house a few months before. Also, the police dispatcher called for the 4th of July at 11:26 to 11:56. Officer says, I'm en route to Judge's house. Dispatcher says en route to Judge's house or leaving Judge's house. Officer says en route to Judge's house. Dispatcher says 10-4. Next, the officer says something about 10:50, which means a accident of some sort. Then the officer says to the different officer, finish what you got going on and get down here quick. And then the officer says to the dispatcher, you got the info on the missing person. Dispatcher says 10-4. Officer says to dispatcher, you got what they were wearing and everything. She says 10-4. A few minutes later, officer says 10-24, meaning completed assignment. All this before Nolan's mom reported him, which was at 12:22. Maybe they waited to tell Nolan's mom they hadn't seen him until after they knew that Lieutenant Patrick Caron was on shift and would take the call. Warren said they were at Ava's house for a pool party and fireworks, and he said he talked to her dad. Maybe that's why he was talking to the dad, because Ava's family had connections to the director and lead investigator, Lieutenant Patrick Caron. Let me know what you think. And the mayor's name is Bobby Cox. Again, I also want to point out, Fit pointed out to me that they only searched about a tenth of the island when they were doing the day one search on July 5th of Nolan. They did not search the entire island. They only searched a tenth of it. Am I right, Fit? Is that correct information? Am I repeating your information correct? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they didn't even search the whole island for him. So again, take this as a grain of salt. Why did Crump deny the cadaver dogs? Are we really still this stupid in 2026? Are we really this stupid? Like, honestly, are we really that dumb? Did you drop out of middle school? Did you miss the Constitution at all? Like, cause that is like the dumbest shit, the dumbest point y'all bring up. Cause I didn't know a non-government agency could go force somebody to search their house when the police themselves, the government themselves, need a warrant. So are you really that fucking dumb? Chat, is he really that stupid? This is why y'all idiots voted for who y'all voted for, and that's why we all getting the shit in the stick, because idiots like you. Let me stop for TikTok ban me again for bullying. Y'all make me sick and laugh at the same time, bro. Like, y'all make my brain hurt. I'm finna pop this ibuprofen, bro. Cause you just made my brain hurt. Like, this is why we lose our rights daily. Like, you just gonna be able to ask an attorney that has nothing to do with nothing to search somebody's house. I wish my neighbor would come into my house and be like, I'm finna search it because I think you got my PlayStation 5. I'm like, y'all get what I'm saying? We live in America, right? Did we switch another country? You sit here and talk nothing but BS. You didn't answer my question. When did we vote? Did Congress and what is it? They only have to be like 40 something or 30 something senators. No. My bad. It has to be 30 something governors to undo an amendment. Doesn't it take the House, the Senate, the President, and the governors? Because the governors get involved when you're talking about repealing an amendment. So, did we lose the Fourth Amendment? Do you know what the Fourth Amendment is? Just a question. Y'all know what the Fourth Amendment is, right? No illegal what? Say it with me. No illegal search and seizures. You have to have a warrant to go into anyone's house. And so if I'm spitting a whole bunch of bullshit, what did you just spit? By saying that, why did Crump turn down the cadaver dogs? Why didn't they just do that in the first place? Why didn't the police get a warrant in the first place? Why, since everybody's cooperative, why didn't we just do that? This should have been over with if we did it on the first day. Hey, Amazing Blaze, I'm going to implore you to do research before you open up your mouth, because it's better to be thought a fool than open your mouth and remove all doubt. So do me a favor. Go look up. Matter of fact, you can use AI on this. Is the Cajun Navy a government agency? Go look that up for me. I think you'll be really surprised to find out they have nothing to do with the government. I think you'll be really surprised. Just because it's called the Cajun Navy doesn't mean it's a part of the U.S. forces. Oh my God. See, this is a part of me where I'd be like, damn, bro, we should have a test to vote. But then I remember history and how that was used against black people. But I'm like, damn, bro. Okay, so no fucking shit. So how can a non-government agency force somebody to search their property? Articulate that to me. I would love to know. How can Britt, how can Pity, how can Tristan come to my house and search my house if I tell them no? Which they had already said no. Did you research that part? I don't think you did. So please tell me how that's possible. You just said no shit. So if it's no shit, then I'm a little confused. All right. Just a tad bit confused. They're voluntary. Thank you, Kristen or Christy. And which typically are not. Thank you. The Cajun Navy consists of independent HOC volunteer groups of private boat owners who perform disaster relief and water rescues, which typically are not paid. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Dude, it wasn't that. They forced it on them. They offered it as help. Okay, again, Amazing Blaze. Do you think you should ask the opposing team's attorney? Or do you think you should ask the people with actual authority over their property if they can search the property? Just a thought. They would have alerted the authorities. Here's a good thing to think about. Why not just go straight to authorities in the first place? Why? Okay. Question, kinfolk. Here's a question. Honest question. If I caught a body today and there was a suspicion that I caught a body and the body was in my house, do you think they're going to ask the family, do they want me to search the house? Or do you think the police are just going to be proactive and get a search warrant and just do it anyway? Any takers? Why turn it down? Because why are you playing with me? You know I don't have the authority, nor do you have the authority, so you're wasting my time. I'm focused on the case. Right? If I'm focused on the case, why are you asking me stupid questions? Stupid questions get stupid answers. If you don't understand that, again, an attorney that has a law firm, a multi-million-dollar law firm, dealing with multiple high-profile cases, do I have time for you to be distracting me from my job? Because everything has been a distraction. Just like them suing Ben Crump for defamation. Where? Like, legit, where's the argument for defamation for Crump? But that came out too, right? So when you start realizing the political game that's starting to be played, you ignore it. And I get it that maybe you haven't developed far enough in life or experienced enough in life, or you haven't been exposed to enough wealth to know how people play games and tricks, or haven't paid attention to enough news in the past, just 2 years to notice how people use bullshit to distract people from the actual facts. Right? Like, we had an Epstein case that was getting closer and closer to finding the truth, and then boom, we had a war. We had a problem with Iran? Or we just randomly went to a country and started unaliving little girls? I like educated conversations. Let's have them. Because it's not a conspiracy. There are conspiracies. 9/11 is a conspiracy. Us going to war after Epstein files were released was not a conspiracy. Can we agree on that, kinfolk? Are you going to admit you're wrong when everything comes out and that the evil white boys are cleared? Good thing I never have to. Good thing I don't have to. Just like how they playing all these distraction things, you're a form of distraction. Because instead of worrying about, hey, can we clear these boys? We've brought up every bit of information to try. That's been my whole goal since the start, is to clear the boys. Because if we can't, now my mind is something suspicious, but kinfolk, answer this question to me. Have I been biased on either side, or have I been neutral and provided information? Y'all tell me. Have I been biased or have I been neutral? Y'all can be honest with me. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I'm seeing neutral. YouTube folk, kinfolk on YouTube. I'm neutral or I'm biased. I know it's a little delay. I still got to figure out the whatchamacallit. Honestly, annoyingly neutral at times. So the kinfolk telling you, they annoyingly, which means they want me to agree with the facts more, and I just have been like, nah, I can't do that if it don't make sense. If 2 + 2 don't equal 4, I can't do it. But it's not a drowning. There's not a 0% of information that leads to him drowning. Y'all make sure to code at YouTube. My phone on 5%. It's gonna die soon. I'll go probably like for maybe like to 8:30. I need to take a little break and then we'll get back on later. I don't even know how long I've been on so far. Damn, it's been 2.5 hours? Okay. You bring the facts, they just want us to be quiet. Yeah, you see how you didn't respond no more. And that's okay. I'm gonna communicate with you guys. I'm gonna talk. I don't my goal is not to bash these boys. That's why I said defamation where. And honestly, I don't think they would ever send a defamation suit my way. I respect it, but it's above it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. There's some people, that's how I feel with TMZ. Can y'all be a little bit more objective? Because y'all biased. It's clear that y'all been paid. We know y'all ain't gonna bring the real G's up there because y'all done got fried like bacon by old boy. Y'all not gonna bring people up there that's really gonna challenge your narrative right now. And I think you pussy now. That's just my opinion though. I'm not calling them that, but I'm just saying by your actions have been shown that guy with the beard, he weak. You see, they don't even put the dude with the dreads on this case no more. I think he said, nah, I ain't touching that. I gotta go home to my community. Can you Google criminal OPSCC? Sure. Criminal OPSCC. Actually, let me understanding. Let me. So, what's the point of why I'm reading this? RG, give me a reason why I'm reading this first, please. Kinfolk on TikTok. I need y'all on YouTube. I know y'all not subscribed. Just read the definition. I don't trust AI. I don't like AI. I'm gonna give y'all one more bombshell before we do wrap it up for the moment. I guess I'm gonna have to. There's no real easy way just to look it up. So now my live has been restricted. Your live contains themes that may find uncomfortable and have been restricted. I'm spreading misinformation? I'm spreading misinformation, kinfolk? Your live is flagged for misinformation. Repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued. You're lying. There's no misinformation. This decision. No. My live does not contain that in any way. Where's the misinformation at, y'all? Have I said anything that's been lies? Point them out, please. If y'all mad, don't come in the live. Just leave. There's 100 different creators that agree with y'all. That's talking about putting us in trees and all that other shit. So please, go where you fit in. If you don't fit over here, I don't understand why you would want all this energy anyway. It would depress me being in a live that I don't agree with people. Blame Blaze. You said RSG, you said the point is that they are fanatics to hide activities. People wouldn't know how that works. Okay, let me read what AI has to say. AI says criminal OP SEC operational security is the process criminals use to hide their actions, avoid law enforcement, and prevent discovery of legal plans. It involves managing personal behavior, limiting digital footprints, and hiding indicators that could expose illicit activities. Yeah, like I said, they're trying to play the public against everybody. I agree with you. I can't prove it, but I agree with you. What's up, Nay? I definitely agree with you. Y'all hop over here to YouTube, because I got one more bombshell. I need to remember what the bombshell was now. Damn, it kind of blanked out of my head for a moment after you made me look this up. No offense to you. Damn, what was I? I was going somewhere with this. I'm blanking like a BB. What's your YouTube? The link is in my bio. Thank you, Tyra. I appreciate the support. Like I said, y'all already got this live at 1,500 views, and the YouTube is non-existent in a sense. So y'all been piping it up. I appreciate it. Let's keep piping that bitch up. Let's make it bigger. That way they hear this shit and we let them know y'all not running from this. I would do a gesture, but I don't want to get hit with a sexual reference, you know? So I got to keep it PG and not spreading misinformation, you know? But yet TikTok lets posts from fucking Fox with all the misinformation in the world on there. Crazy, right? Right, I see all the misinformation on TikTok, but they don't do nothing about that. But hey, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Damn it, I really forgot where I was going with this. There was a bombshell that I had for you guys, and I'm really trying to remember it. Damn it, why am I forgetting? Wow, that hate is real on TikTok. Definitely is. Damn it, I should have wrote it down. Damn it. I think when I take the local history in consideration, the governor uncle was convicted of Dixie Mafia activity in the 60s. I just think the families of those people that are alive today. I mean, we literally seen, well, not seen, but a young man allegedly unalived himself by rope or you know, whatever you want to say, in the middle of a school campus, and there was no cameras that seen it. Like, that's cap. We heard about what's his name? The other young man that drowned. I don't know. You know, we heard about the young lady, a day or two ago, found in an abandoned yard. See, here's the thing about people that unalive themselves. They put themselves in places that their family can find them with a note. Most people that are unaliving themselves have a reason that they feel is justifiable of why they did it. We don't have to agree with it, but we can agree with how it happens, especially us as a community. Now, I'm not saying that we would never do that to ourselves. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is if somebody's going to take their life, they usually care about their family enough. They just don't care to continuously deal with the issues. My daughter did it. Ooh, kitten. I hate to hear that. Oh my God, I hate to hear that. You made me sad. I don't like hearing that from y'all. I mean, I know it's like, but I'm sorry to hear about that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all pray for Kitten, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Another one? Prison, your son did? Oh my God. God bless y'all. I've lost friends to it, but not. I couldn't imagine my child doing it. I got goosebumps. Like, that shit just low-key made me sad. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Miss Hawkins, what happened? They said their children took their lives. I can't imagine that. Oh, man. Now y'all really made me lose my train of thought because I don't even know how to think now. Oh my God. And that chuckle's not a laugh. That's me trying to deal with my sadness right now. But oh man. I've never had to deal with it. I've dealt with somebody who is or was rather. But they never did it, thank God. But I can only imagine being a parent. I don't even want to say what I'm thinking, but I couldn't imagine. I just couldn't imagine. I'm praying for every last one of y'all. I'm not finna keep. Lord, y'all gonna put me right into depression. Golly. TMZ just dropped another fucking story. Oh my God. Hold on, kinfolk. I'm gonna let y'all read the headline. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. Let me make it small again. Y'all see that? See TikTok, y'all BSC if y'all was on the tube. Y'all gotta go to the tube. Jump over with this for the. I only got 3% on my phone anyway, so y'all might as well hop over to the tube real quick and end the live with us over there. Right. This makes me not even like I'm glad the thing with it didn't I didn't do the thing with I'm not saying if you did go do anything with TMZ. Because I pushed Asia to do it. I said, Asia, you should do it because it can take your platform to the next level. And out of all of us, you deserve it the most. Like, so take it. Tell the truth. I'm not going to tell you her response to me because that's private. If she wants to share it with y'all can. But this came out 14 minutes ago. What did I tell y'all? What did I say? Now, for y'all, because now it's on YouTube. We can go actually back and look at it. So now y'all know I don't be lying. What did I say at the beginning of the live? What did I say what the purpose of them going to the island was? And what did I say they should do to prove it? Didn't I tell y'all this was going to happen? Did I not say it verbatim this shit was going to happen? Am I tripping? Read it. You're driving. I got you. Says, friends overcome with emotion on return to Fateful Island. I said it at the beginning of this. I said them going to the island is marketing. I said it reeked of marketing and PR. If you go on the YouTube, you can rewatch my live. It's a little long, but put that bit in 2x speed and watch it. But I literally started a live that way. I said this was marketing. I said there was no reason for a civil attorney to go out there. There's all the reason for a criminal attorney to go out there to start building a case. And I said they're going to come out with some bullshit about them being sad, but it's not going to be on camera. There's not going to be any pictures. There's not going to be anything. I told you guys this is a PR stunt. I understand media. I understand marketing. Guess what? P-Man understands media because that's what he's mainly done is sue the media companies for the biggest media personality, Donald Dickhead Trump. The grift continues. And what did I just say? I said we're not fighting this case in court. We're fighting this case in public opinion. Did I say that? Am I tripping? Maybe I'm living a different reality. But didn't I say that? Did I call it? I'm not a prophet. I never claimed to be a prophet. But when a pattern starts to repeat itself, my mathematical brain notices patterns. So that's why I was good at stats in college. Because I noticed the patterns. I noticed all of that. All this shit is for play. Why do you keep trying us like we're idiots? I don't get it. Let's read the article. Let's read the article. Friends set out to Friday to Horn Island after launching an investigation of their own into the unaliving of the teen, and the visit was intense. Now they took pictures, but they took it from the backside. Why can't we see the front side? Nay, they got destroyed yesterday. That's why I said y'all don't want hard hitters on y'all show. Y'all don't want the hard hitters. Warren, Hudson, and Jax Patalo took their attorneys, Cockman and P-Man, to inspect the Mississippi Barrier Island, and a realization hit them like a ton of bricks. You fucking liar. You pussy. Let me stop before I get banned on TikTok, man. Let me stop. Oh, man. This shit is hilarious to me, y'all. This shit is actually absolutely fucking... Hold on. Give me one moment. Y'all, this shit is hilarious to me. This is absolutely hilarious. Thank you for the galaxy. Woo! Galaxy. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, kidding. But this is... Yeah, I'm finna have to go out here. My son, he up now. He up moving around. I'm gonna read this, right? Tap in with me on YouTube because it's about to die on here. So if y'all want to finish the story, link in my bio, click it. But I got 1% on my phone. Y'all know iPhone lasts forever on 1%, but when it's gone on here, I'm finishing the story on YouTube. If you didn't catch it, you can watch it from beginning to end if you care to. But that's up to you. But I would encourage the kinfolk to jump over here to YouTube. Again, linking it is in the bio on my main page. Cott tells TMZ things got raw for the boys. The trip was tough for Warren and Jax because that's the last place they saw their best friend. A couple of times we had to pause and give them their space. So why didn't Officer Tatum say that Warren had to take breaks during the interview? It seemed like he got through that interview pretty easy, huh? Am I tripping, kinfolk? Am I tripping? You ain't gotta search. Let me talk. Just click the link in the bio. It takes you right there. Am I tripping, kinfolk? Did it ever seem like Warren had tears in his eyes? Did it ever seem like Warren's eyes were getting red? He was red from sunburn, but did his face ever well up from emotion and turn red? We know We know the real colored folks turn colors. So not you telling me you having to go into your actual brain and think about this whole moment and recount those events, and you didn't cry then, but now you back into place and you went there with Officer Tatum. He looked perfectly fine when he was out there with Officer Tatum. No emotion. But now there's an emotion? Now there's an emotion. Now there's emotion. Again, phone finna die at any point in time. I gotta jump over to YouTube, y'all. No emotion. Let's keep going. He tells us Nolan's friends have been an emotional wreck for the last month. Really? Marketing and PR. You're a fucking liar, bro. You're a fucking liar. Stop lying. They think we're stupid, bro. An emotional wreck for the whole month, and yet you did Officer Tatum interview at least 2-3 weeks ago? So what happened? What happened? You get further away from a situation, it affects you more then than it was when it was closer to that same situation? I thought it works the other way away. I thought the further you get away from the situation, the more you heal from it. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Let's keep going. Cockhead says they hitched a ride out there to show P-Man the washing machine, which he says is in an area of the island where the tides create a whirlpool because they're coming in from different directions. I told y'all. Did I hit it on the head? I did I not hit it dead ass on the head? What's up, Neo? Did I not hit it on the literal fucking head? I told you they weren't going out there for a civil suit. They weren't going out there for defamation. They're going out there to prove their innocence. One, through the public opinion. And two, to prepare for a criminal proceeding. If it gets to that point. Did I not say that, kinfolk? Again, live going to end at any moment, guys. Hit the link in the bio if you want to finish live with us on YouTube. And if you didn't catch the whole live will be up on YouTube. They came up with a story that because so many boats go back and forth, it creates a whirlpool. You want me to tell you how that's a bunch of bullshit and a lie? You want me to communicate how that's a bunch of bullshit and a lie? Why would anybody be in that water swimming if that's something the locals know and understand? Why would you ever get in the water? I'm not saying it's not true, but if it were true, why is everybody in the water then if there's whirlpools? I'd be terrified to be in water that has a whirlpool. I'm going to tell you about I'm from Arkansas. The Arkansas River, guess what nobody does in the Arkansas River? Nobody gets in it. Not even with a canoe. Unless you're in a boat, you don't go in the Arkansas River. You want to know why? Everybody is aware. You could probably get in it, and you probably could swim in certain spots. But out of nowhere, there are whirlpools that can just suck your ass under. And people have lost their lives in the Arkansas River due to whirlpools. It's a known thing. So if people know that, no one gets in the water. Like, when people end up in the Arkansas River, it's by accident. It's usually kids. So you telling me a bunch of adults know this and they still in the water? You telling me Nolan knows that there's whirlpools out there because he's been out there his whole entire life. That's not the first time. That's not his first rodeo. But now, magically that day, again, Cockman and P-Man are professionals at media. They understand this shit. And the immediate thing that they're doing is spinning. Now, we ain't hear this a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. We ain't hear about nothing about no fucking whirlpool. We heard about an undercurrent, but now it's a motherfucking whirlpool. P-Man tells TMZ the conditions today, in his opinion, were similar to the 4th of July when Nolan went missing. You fucking liar. Again, a contradiction. Because, again, what did they say? Because of constant boats, right? Because of constant boats, right? But there's no constant boats this day that y'all go out there. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? Please tell me. Please tell me. What are we talking about? Now we got a whirlpool on the day where it's busy, and now we got whirlpools on the day that's not busy. Are we stupid or are we dumb? What are we? Are we goofy? It just died on TikTok. Are we goofy? We must be the goofiest. They think we they think we SpongeBob and Patrick. They think we the goofy twins. They think we are complete idiots. Like, this is not going your way. Sue! Hurry up. Sue. Please, hurry up. Because you're lying. Shit, I don't even need an attorney. I represent myself. At this point, you making it too damn easy. Even a judge can look at this and be like, man, you get this shit the fuck out of my courtroom, boy. I wish I had a piece of paper. Yeah. You don't get this shit the fuck up out of my... What is you doing? He says the water was murky like chocolate milk, and between the tides, wind and temperature. So wait. So there's a whole tide that could have pulled Nolan down, but it took his body only 2 days to resurface. It took his body 2 days to resurface. So that whirlpool lasted for 48 hours. That's You better get a physicist. You better get a water biologist. You better get a marine biologist. You better get a lot of shit out there to prove that. Physically impossible. And between the tides, wind, and temperature, it appears they were not swimmable. Again, in his opinion. What did I tell you? Public opinion. This isn't even factual anymore. This sounds like Trump's attorney. Because it sounds like Donald Trump himself just saying whatever I won the 2020 election. Where? Where? Show me where you won the 2020 election. Show me where it wasn't swimmable when everybody was in the water. Did y'all... Hold on. Wait a minute.
When they're sinking in water...
Wait a minute.
When their boat is beginning to sink...
Wait a minute.
It's coordinates right there. So
I run a podcast solo. No producer, no editor.
Oh, no, let's mute that. You ain't finna get me YouTube. That music. She's treading water. Did y'all just see that young lady treading water? Did y'all see this young lady over here treading water? Or am I tripping? So she's treading water, but it was unswimmable.
So this is where the boat is at.
The sky is green. The sky is green. You gotta be one dumbass idiot, boy. You gotta be the dumbest human on earth to believe this shit. We were told the group spent 3 hours on the island for what was called a casual visit and learning expedition. I'm sorry. This is not funny, but it was a learning expedition. You did a learning expedition on July 4th while drinking alcohol? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was a learning experience on the 4th of July while being drunk. Okay. Oh my God. We live on Mars now, y'all. The sky is green because we live on Mars. That's why the sky is green now. And we live in the Marvel Cinematic Universe now. Did I freeze? Am I frozen, y'all? Am I frozen? The attorneys are also representing Nolan's friend, the minor, but they said he wasn't on the outing due to school responsibilities. got kids in school? Who got kids in school? We're doing school activities right now. We're doing school activities right now. That's what we got school activities. Cause you could have just said football practice. Cause that's the only school activity that would be going on before school starts is football practice. Right? That's the only thing that be going on right now. As you know, the boys lawyered up after they say they received threats over Nolan. No, y'all lawyered up as soon as this started. Let's tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Oh my God. Warren's father, Dr. Benjamin Hudson, launched a crowdfunding site because he broke, he poor, he used all his money on the wrong thing and on strippers and on the hookers and on whores. Allegedly. He cheating on his wife allegedly. Let me stop. Because I thought doctors had good money. Why you can't afford it? Why you grifting off the good American? Nah, y'all ain't good Americans. If y'all supporting this shit, you're not a good American. Meanwhile, Nolan Wells' parents are conducting an independent investigation into this mysterious circumstances surrounding his death in the hopes of getting all the facts. All right, guys. I don't want to say he was on substances, man. I don't even want to say he was messing with anything in general. That was a joke, and that under comedy, I'm allowed to make jokes, right? So as a comedian, which I'm an aspiring comedian, those jokes are allowed under the First Amendment. I'm not actually accusing him of doing any of those things. I don't know what he does with his money. It's just very ironic that a doctor, hopefully a successful doctor, needs help paying for legal counsel. So all right, guys, if you I gotta get out that aggravating me. That's really aggravating me. So please, I'm begging you, please, sue the content creators. Sue Al Sharpton, sue Ben Crump, sue me, sue everybody. And so you can run those resources dry. That way your attorneys will abandon you, or you'll have to go into your personal accounts, take out an equity in your house, maybe put a loan against your house. That way you lose your house. I want you to bankrupt your entire family. So look, let's play ball. Let's play ball, y'all. So yeah, if you haven't, please subscribe to the page. If you make sure you hit the notification bell, because I will be on later tonight. I'll show you how to do that. Please hit the notification bell. I'm not gonna do it at Tatum's page. Let's go to Bruce Rivers. Shout out to Bruce Rivers.
The judge has said
so,
no.
All right, this is how you subscribe to Dummy Talk. Make sure you hit subscribe. And make sure you hit that and go at the little arrow and go to all. You got to hit all. If it says on personalized, then it's only going to give you what YouTube thinks that you need based on AI, which means you'll miss all of my videos and whatnot. But make sure that you click all for all notifications. That way it'll note you when I'm on later tonight. Did you give us new information? Yeah, you might have to watch the live from the beginning. Again, it'll stay on here now. It's not like TikTok, where TikTok doesn't keep your live up. This live will be up here until I decide to delete it, or if YouTube, for whatever reason, decides to delete it. Otherwise, it'll be on. I didn't give any new information to you guys. I thought I did. No new information? I thought it was a couple things that was new information here. I didn't? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I do have a headache, so maybe I didn't get nothing new. Maybe this is all the same shit. I thought it was new information, finding out that your mods does good by not notifying Discord. Yeah, but not everybody has Discord. Just a Trump thing. No, I was waiting. Yeah, I talked about the Trump thing, and I talked about the Ava thing. Those are the two new things. We didn't get distracted. It's just the TMZ was at the end of it. But if you watch, we've been on for 3 hours. Again, that's a lot to go back and watch. But if you care, you can go back through and watch it. But again, like I said, subscribe. Make sure you also hit like. It helps push the actual video out. That way other people can be exposed to it. You guys did an amazing job today. I just want to say thank you to the Kinfolk. Appreciate you. We stayed around between 80 and 100 concurrent viewers the entire live once we started. And then currently right now, the chat rate was at 8, and then we're at 1,532 views. Again, anything that we bring in, we'll take a portion of that and donate it to either the Wells family or the ability to start a protest. So again, we need you to like it, need you to share it, leave a comment after the video is done processing, because they don't show the comments from the live when the video actually goes live. So make sure to spin back around and comment it again. But again, thank you all. I appreciate you, Nori, for saying that. And I will see you guys around 11, okay? So go get something to eat. Go enjoy your Friday a little bit. And, yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace, love, and blessings. Good night. Or we'll see you later, however you want to say it.